What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome. Today we are doing the Ampharos raid, so that's pretty exciting. Just got a couple stuff to mess around with here. Okie dokie. Hold on, wait. Sorry. Oh. Oh. Sorry, one sec. The heck? Oh, wait. I gotta pull up my stream in the chat, as always. Sorry, just give me 1 second to do all that stuff. And we'll get into it, man. Should be a fun stream today. Man. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone, to the stream. Sweet. Okay. Awesome. Hold on. Can I fix this? Can I make it bigger? Incredible. Wait, can I do this too? Yeah, wait, because... Sorry. Just kind of messing around with some settings here. You know what I could do? Could do it like this. Yes. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. And then... Well, bam! Okay, cool. What is up, Junior King Carter? Welcome back to the stream, dude. Welcome back to the stream. Wait, why does it look like that? Oh. Okay. Yeah, dude, welcome back. Should be a fun one. Wait, why is it all scuffed? Sorry, I'm trying to like... Sorry. I have like new settings to work with, and it is not cooperating how it usually works. Sorry, guys. Shit. This is not how I want it to look. Man. I guess I have another idea. I could do like... do it like this. Yeah, that would work. Okay. Now I have the chat on the right side of the screen, which is fine, I guess. But I need to be able to see my face cam so that I know if it's all fucked up or not. Okay, that's fine. We can just do it like this, I guess. Kind of scuffed. Sorry, you guys can't even see what's going on my screen, but it does look quite scuffed. But it's okay. Okay, cool. That's fine. All right, got the chat up. Got my live stream up. We're in. Sorry about that. New settings to work with. So, today we are doing the Ampharos raid, and we're also going to do the next Zodiac Master Battle, and just kind of generally have a fun time with the event, man. So let's just jump into it. It's Ampharos, yeah? I didn't mess that up, right? It is Ampharos. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a ground type team, and we'll just kind of get into it. You know, I don't really expect it to be that crazy. It is another 3-star after all. But yeah, we'll just kind of get into things here. Probably gonna bring a Sableye. I don't think. Do we think you're gonna have to gravity on both the electric? Honestly, I don't think that's gonna be necessary. It might be, but I'm not gonna bring it on the first attempt while we're figuring things out. I'm gonna grab a Garchomp instead. Yeah, that works wonderfully. When I particle you, you're jolly, yeah. Whatever. Okay. There's adaptation on the fight. Okay, good call. Let's do some thinking then. Electric type is only weak to ground types though, so it doesn't even matter. So I don't know. I'll just bring like fighting types then, because those are pretty strong. Like, I can't do super effective damage then. Okay. Good call then. Let's just drop off the Mammo, I guess. That's fine. And then I'll grab, I guess, some fighting type, sure. And grab Gallade. Try like this. We'll try like this for the first attempt. I don't really know what to expect. But, yeah, we'll jump into it. Oh, if you've already done it, can you please tell me where the raid den is? Because I have no idea. And I can just go look on the forums, but I'd rather not, like, you know, keep jumping back and forth between the game. If you could tell me where the raid den is, that would be very, very appreciated. I need to grab items, too. I'm realizing now I left them all in my PC. Whoops. Whoopsies. Oh, that's a map. Oh, that's a map. Alright, let's grab these guys. What do we got? Specs. That's it? What? Oh? Wait, do I have the rest of my items? Or what? Can't say Route 10, Route 10. Thank you, man. What's up, Voltsy? How we doing, man? You want to go and run this raid? Run this Ampha raid? Huh? What are you holding? Rocky helmet. Where's my choice band, bro? What the heck? Oh, they were over here on these guys. Okay. Lasagna. Go, bro. GG from Mexico. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, brother. Alright. What else we got? Soft sand, I guess? Soft sand and an expert belt. Alright, I think I'm pretty much ready. I think I'm pretty much ready with this team. I don't really know what to expect. But, yeah, we'll just kind of see how this goes. We'll just kind of see how this one goes. I don't think it's going to be that tough. But who knows, man? Who knows? Alright, let's check out the friends list, man. Voltsy is online. See if Raleigh wants to do it. And sure, I haven't done a raid with Pounder in a while. That's fine. Or if someone from chat wants to, feel free. If anyone from chat wants to run the Ampharos raid, let me know. Let me know. Would you consider the best picks for a newbie? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. We're going in blind right now. Or I am, at least. I'm going in blind. The one spoiler that I've been told is that it has adaptation. So I brought a Gallade in the back. But it's a 3-star raid. Super effective damage cap is 7.5%. Realistically, it shouldn't be that difficult, honestly. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna invite Rawi again, because he's been in the streams and just being a generally positive dude. I know he's gonna want to do it. He might have just been AFK or something. But yeah, if anyone in the stream has got, you know, a solid ground team, let me know. We'll get you in the raid. This one shouldn't be that bad. Oh no, I think he's AFK. Rip. Alright. Who else we got? Deer Mask. I'm gonna invite the Deer Mask dude. Nope. Let's invite B Sponge. See if he wants to do it. Frosty. Let's take a look. Let's say something in the link chat. Hey, do you want to do the Ampha raid? Thanks, no worries, dude. No worries. Sweet. We've got 3. Alright, I mean, I'm going to keep going through the friends list. But yeah, if anyone in chat wants to do it with me, now would be the time to say something. No worries, man. Start, like, going through the list here. Oh, we got one. Alright. Copy. Paste. Link chat. Awesome. Awesome. I'm just gonna hop in queue. Looks like I might be wanting to lead my Merc. So I'll lead my Merc. I would, but won't be home for another half hour. Sorry, bro. No worries, man. No worries. No worries at all. Okay. Okay, rip. Let's grab somebody else. Shoot, man, I'm running out of people on the friends list, man. Uh-oh. I mean, we could trio queue it, unless somebody else wants to, unless somebody else has somebody in mind. Like from their team or something. I know Negative usually wants to do these, but I assume that he is not online right now, because he's not online. I don't know. I don't know. In queue? Alright, we might just trio queue it, or trio queue it. Honestly. Let's take a look. I'll just say something in global. No, we're in queue. Okay. Alright, we are in queue. Might only have 20 mins? Okay. Okay, hopefully we get this first try. Oh, I said that in global. Oh, whatever. Hopefully we get it first try. Alright, here we go, guys. Ampharos raid. First impressions. Doing it with Voltzy, as you can see the wonderful shinies here. What just happened there? What just happened there? Why'd I get switched out? Okay. So that's just how that works. Fair enough. We got lucky and somebody switched a Murkrow. When they switched my Murkrow out, B-Sponge's Murkrow got switched in, so that's actually pretty lucky. Let's just get into it, boys. To be fair, Ampharos is not the fastest Mon in the world, so the Tailwind probably doesn't really matter, honestly. But it's just kind of standard. It's just kind of standard when you're rating to set Tailwind on 3 and 4 stars. All right, I got our ground team. If you need help, thank you for this shout out. I think we're probably going to be able to do this with Dab Ninja, but we will see. Honestly, not the most impressive team I'm seeing from Dab Ninja, but actually, that's not true. If it does have adaptation, then that's fine. These 3 Pokemon in the back. Yeah, as long as it goes ground type early, then it's fine, actually. That's actually this is a totally fine team. Totally fine team from Dab Ninja. So yeah, hopefully going to be one-shotting this. Again, we are going in blind, so there might be some mechanics that take us off guard a little bit. That being said, the Ampharos is already down to... Wait, I thought it said 70... Oh, no, that was doing attacks. Okay. Ampha is down to 80% and counting, so... Yeah. Light screen goes up. Okay. Interesting. So I guess as a tip then, you can't really pick because it random swaps you. But I would guess if you can, you would go special early. But again, you don't really get to pick. I think you can probably just ignore the light screen, to be honest. You can also brick break it if you want to. You can brick break the screens. People tip the lasagna adaptation. Yes, yeah. People were saying that in chat. So we'll just pay attention here to the mechanics. I'm expecting to get caught off guard a little bit. The light screen already kind of caught me off guard because I have 2 special attackers. I don't have Brick Break on the Glade either. Somebody might have it. I don't think so, though. What are the teams looking like here? Do you have Brick Break on the Miensha? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm just curious. Do you have Brick Break on this? Oh, I can't check. Yeah, I can. No. Okay. Rip. But that, I guess, is a pro tip. Bring Brick Break. You might as well. I just got paralyzed by a Whimsicott. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Brick Break is the play. It sets up light screen and reflect. We are probably just gonna damage through it because it's a 3-star, and 3 stars are not very difficult. But yes, if you want to be more efficient, bring Brick Break for sure. For sure. Yeah, look at that, dude. The Earthquake didn't even kill the Whimsicott there. Did my X control get it? Yeah, it did. Okay. But we have got the Ampha down to 48.5. Should be a win. Honestly, should be a win. But let's see. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I would do that in the future. I'd probably drop off the Flygon, I guess. Or maybe the Excadrill. I might drop off the Excadrill in the future if I were to do this again. Bring my Heracross, which carries Brick Break in close combat. If I were to do this in the future. What percentage did it set those screens at? I want to know. Hold on. Why can I reflect turn 3? When does the light screen go up? Will the light screen go up? Light screen started turn 2, reflect turn 3. Okay. Okay. Then turn 4 you would... Yeah, okay. Anyway. It is on 37.6%. Should probably be expecting the adaptation pretty soon. If it didn't already work. If it didn't already do that. Yeah, it did. It already did that. Okay. Am I choice locked? I'm not. Incredible. So it has used adaptation against ground type moves. So we're going to want to use not ground type moves. Oh. I don't really have great... I'm just going to click... Yeah, I'm just going to click EQ. I don't have great option. I don't have a great second option for the Excadrill here, unfortunately. So I'm going to be clicking EQ anyway. But yeah, when I send in my Nidoking and Hydreigon, I'll click something else. What else do I got on this thing? Hyper Beam? Good God. What is this set? Yeah, this is, yeah, Crunch, I think this is for some raid or something. It's just garbage set. What do we have over here? Okay, we have some coverage on the Nidoking at least. Good God, the Flygon set looks fucking horrendous. Okay, that's fine. Dude, the thing is he's just not, like, they're just not killing us. So, I can't really do anything about it. I can't really do anything about it. Unfortunately. And I am the one that has the backup Murkrow. And I'm on full health. Paralyzed. Incredible. Yeah. I don't know. Bummer. I really want my Excadrill to die. It's kind of annoying me now. Okay, so Dragon Claw only does 1.3. The Reflect is still up though, that's why, right? Yeah, the Reflect is still up. Does it hold like a Light Clay or something? Okay, so if you have to do this again, Definitely bring less ground types because we hit the adaptation super early. Bring Brick Break. Yeah. Okay. Maybe even finish this with Sun in the back. Like, Bee Sponge brought Charizard and Volcarona. That's probably a pretty good idea. Probably want to finish this fight with just Sun boost. Okay. Just thinking through. Because I'm going to make a guide on this. Even if we beat it, like, with this, I still want to, like, share the most optimal way of doing it. Which would probably be Sun boosting through the end. Looks like you only need 3 turns of ground types. Might only need like 2 because you'll probably live some turns. Like my Exegil's lived forever. Yeah, so I would say if I were to do this again, I'd probably say 2 ground types. Or like for like me, I would go like 2 ground types, 1 Brick Break Mon, 2 fire types. And then obviously not everyone has to bring Brick Break. Mix in a Murkrow, mix in a Ninetales. But yeah. 2 ground types, 2 fire types is probably the way. And then the other 2 Pokemon you just figure out. Yeah, it looks like we are going to get the job done here because the boss just cannot do enough damage to us. It just cannot do enough damage. Like, at all. Like, it's just, like, low-key a little bit embarrassing that the raid boss is not able to clutch up here. We're just still clicking Earthquake. Like, we're just like, fuck it, I'm going to click Earthquake anyway. Through the adaptation, and it's working. Which is, like, that shouldn't work. Like, this is, like, what is this, bro? What is this? It's down to 23%. Why is this working? Like, okay, whatever. Just chipping away at it with 0.9% will inevitably get the job done, it looks like. Which is kind of silly, but sure. Whatever. Let's go into my Nidoking, I guess. No. My Gallade, I think, might do more. That doesn't matter. Yeah. Can finally get into some not 0.9% damage and chip through this boss. Okay. Here I did the raid with my team. Good luck with the raid, though. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, pretty easy one. Pretty easy one, honestly, all things considered. Pretty easy one. I mean, this is the difference between 3-star raids and like other ones, right? It's like every single mechanic that the raid boss did, we just ignored, and we're still gonna win, which is like not how this should work. Every single mechanic, we were just like, oh, it did that? Oh, alright. And then we just damaged through it, and we still beat it, because the raid boss couldn't do enough damage to us. Like, what the hell is that? I don't know, dude. It is going to end up taking out everyone this turn, though. Good job, I guess. It's on 12%. So we'll wrap things up here. Send to my Nidoking. Yeah, the thing is like, Ampharos is so slow that you don't actually have to set Tailwind. The thing is, Alakazam is pretty quick, so one of our Nidokings might actually go down here from the Alakazam, but whatever. Honestly, I kind of doubt it. Ooh, I almost just clicked Earth Power out of Instinct. Let's click Ice Beam. Flamethrower 3.2, Dragon Pulse 2.3, Earth Power 1.5, Ice Beam 1.6. It's getting low. It's getting there. 3.4%. 3.4% to do. Here we go. Right, the Alakazam is level 55, so it's not going to outspeed. So yeah, there's some interesting tips, I guess, to share when I make this guide. Is you don't need to bring Murkrows. Don't bring too many ground types. They're just not going to end up doing enough damage. And then set Sun for the end. Set Sun for the end and bring fire types. For sure. Bring Brick Break too, I would recommend. Alright. 3.4% left to do it. Honestly, call this a little bit close. If everybody still has Pokemon, though, this should be a win by force kind of situation here. Nice. That's enough. That should be enough to do it. And we do have an extra one in the back. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Beautiful shinies, by the way. From Volti, as always, man. As always. Here we go. Dragon Claw 1.9. Dragon Claw 1.5. And that's it. Okay. Honestly, like... I'm just gonna be honest, like, super disappointing raid. We literally ignored every single raid mechanic and just damaged through it, and we did more damage to the boss than the boss could do to us. Through Reflect, through Light Screen, through Adaptation. Yeah. Alright. Anyway, let's see what we pulled. Let's see what we pulled. Adamant? Okay. It's okay, I guess. You know what, actually, if I give this 31 special attack and change Adamant to Modest, this is pretty solid with 25s. 25s. GG, man. GG to the link. GG. Thanks to those people. Yeah. Not the most spectacular demonstration there, but that's what happens when you go into raids blind. You just kind of make it work. When I make the guide, I will demonstrate a much better way of doing that raid, or I will explain it. I'll show what we did, and I'll say, "Don't do this. Do something else. Don't do this." But hey, it works. If it works, it works, right? If it works, it works. Okay. Let's grab the. Oh, I want to do the next Zodiac Master. Let's do the next Zodiac Master, man. Let's do that. I need my Garchomp. Boom. And you can hold... I don't know. Soft Sand, I guess is fine, yeah. No, Rocky Helmet, yeah. No. Soft Sand. Actually, you can hold the Expert Belt. Why don't I just give you the Expert Belt? Why would I give you Soft Sand over Expert Belt? Alright. Alright, GG. GG, man. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this boss. Let's do this Goat Master here. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my god, dude. That's kind of silly. That is kind of silly. Alright. So, what is this? What just happened here? Hold on. Sticky Barb, Cotton Guard. Alright, that's fine. That doesn't matter. Flamethrower, Sucker Punch. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Incredible. Can I join your team? Because there's randoms making me lose. Unfortunately, we just beat the raid. But I would recommend going into Petrowski's Discord for a link. Petrowski's Discord is very active, especially on the drop of the new raids. I'm sure you'll be able to find a link very, very quickly doing that. That's what I would recommend to anyone that's struggling to find competent teammates. Alright. Alright, awesome. This is going pretty smoothly though, at least. I mean, the Zodiac Masters are pretty easy. I made a whole video about this, made a guide about this. But yeah, just bringing a general gym running team seems to get the job done. I think it would be different if every single Pokemon that came onto the field used a turn 1 move. But it's just at the start of the fight that they use turn 1 moves. So, it's really pretty easy, honestly. Wait, that did mortar. Oh, because Rhydon's holding a Eviolite. Fair enough. Fair enough. It kills the Heatran too. Oh no. Oh no. Disaster. I mean, yeah, you guys can let me know what you think. I feel like, honestly, I'm like pretty against, you know, allowing NPCs to just cheat, but these fights are like insanely easy, so I honestly wouldn't even mind if sorry, if they let every single Pokemon that entered the field use a turn 1 move. But anyway, there we go. That was the Goat Master done. 3 of the 4 Zodiac Masters defeated. We are currently up to date with it. And another 4 red envelopes to sell. Incredible. Another 4 red envelopes to sell. Let's do that. Oh, oh, sorry. These are red cards. Whoops. These guys, all of them. Yeah, sure. Can I get more money than that? Than 5-2? Let's go 5-2-8, I guess. That'll sell. Alright, not bad. Not bad. Let's see how our listings are doing as well. Okay, none of this stuff sold. I would like to lower the price of this down to $18,999. Take 1,000 off. I can take 1,000 off this guy too. Lower this down to 17,000. Just keep on lowering those over time. All right. Wait, why can I see this? No. Bruh. I'm telling you, the new, like... Okay, whatever. The way that I have to, like... Okay, it's fine. The new setup is not it, though. The new setup is not it. Okay, anyway. Whatever, let's just go. Let's just get into it. So, let's quickly, heal up the team. What should we do, guys? PvP or grind swarms? You know what a great way to answer that question is, what kind of swarms are available right now? Nidoran... Dragonair. That's pretty interesting. Alright, let's go grab those swarms. Let's go grab Nidoran. That should be quick ballable. If not guaranteed, very likely, so I like those odds. I like those odds, man. Where is my Brillooms at? Dude, you know what? I mean, this is just like me. I don't know if you guys would even see this. Because I have like the chat like magnified a bunch so I can easily read it like up there, and at the bottom of it, it has that welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and be able to or abide by community guidelines, and it just fills up so much space. It makes it difficult to actually read chat. It's like so annoying. It's like, yes, YouTube, we understand. Can you not have that notification up literally 24/7? It's really annoying. Okay, anyway. Anyone watching want to help me out, dude, good luck, bro. Good luck to you. I would also recommend, if you're really struggling, again, like, check out Petrowski's Discord. I would also even say, just invite people around the raid den. Like, literally just go to the raid den, invite people around the raid den, and say what's up in global chat. And I'm sure that you'll be able to find a competent team. I mean, like I just showed, you don't have to do the most efficient. Like, we did a really scuffed run there, and we still got the win. So you don't have to be, like, the most efficient ever to get the job done. But good luck to you. Good luck to you. Wait, this is Route 26? Oh, I have to go from this way? That's annoying as hell. Right? Or no? Or can I go this way? Can I go this way? Oh, you can. Okay. I need to buy more quick balls. I almost forgot. My gosh. Okay. Let me also quickly blow my nose. Sorry. That literally happens every stream. 2 seconds. Alright. Alright, here we go. Wait, did they just despawn? No, okay, I was about to say. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, quick balling is gonna get the job done here, which is very nice. What else we got? What else we got, man? Firo. I don't think Firo is guaranteed quick ball. Oh my god. I fucking hate taking encounters doing this shit. Our red envelopes did sell. Incredible. But yeah, you see what I'm saying? You see how, like, if you just have chat open, you'll just see people like looking for links. Like, invite this dude, you know, to a link. I'm sure you can get the job done. Yeah, just have global chat open, for sure. Like, look at both of these guys. Invite both of these guys right now. That's two. That's two people done. Oh, that's a low pony, my bad. First, give Mirko defog. Oh, for the screens? Yeah, I guess we could have defogged the screens too. I think that's a stretch to say you lost it because of that. The screens are really a non-issue, frankly, in that raid. Epoch uploaded an interesting video if you want to watch. Okay, I'll check that out. I'll check that out. Wait, I was in Petrowski's stream like right before I started the stream, and he was watching some video with fucking Jeffrey Epstein on the thumbnail. Is it that video? No way, right? That's like, that was so unhinged, bro. To put Papa Jeff on the thumbnail. Oh my god, dude. Alright, let's turn these guys in, man. Hold on, wait, we got one poll. What was this? Garbage. Incredible. Okay. Sure, we can watch that live. Why not? We can react to that. I want to see how far away I am from the next tablet. Oh, we just got it. Awesome. So yeah, we're one tablet ahead of what we are allowed to challenge, which is really nice. That's kind of, I think, what we want to stay at. We don't have to like grind mysterious. We don't have to grind swarms like forever, but yeah, if I see quick ballable swarms, we're gonna catch those and just make sure that we're always prepared for the next Zodiac Master. We can do it right. It's that one. Oh my god, bro! Why would he fake the thumbnail that? That's fucking crazy. All right, yeah, we can check it out. Good god, though, that is unhinged. May he rest in piss. Okay. Sure, we can check it out. Why not? I might not watch the whole thing, but let's see. Let's see. He's at least piqued my interest, we'll say. All right. Sure. Yeah, this is so cooked, bro. This is so cooked. We've got the big J on the screen with Makisa Kurisu. If you guys have ever seen Steins Gate, actually fucking best anime ever created, but this is the avatar of Desu, who's a dev. All right, fine. We'll watch it. Sure.
I never wore panties.
Oh my god.
Every night she jerked me under the fucking table.
Am I about to get copyrighted because I'm watching this? I better not, bro. I'm gonna be pissed. I'll be pissed if this stream gets copyrighted because of this.
Hey, Push.
Do you even really exist?
It's been a while since I've sat down and really put my thoughts into a script like this. I was really hoping I wouldn't have to make this video, especially after the community had been so vocal about the state of the game. Quite frankly, I'm disgusted by the actions of our developers. After 3 events in a row, we've consistently been disappointed. I had already lost hope during Christmas, and I've been putting off making any sort of high-effort, long-form videos on this game, as I don't want to advertise it. I quite frankly just don't want to advertise a game that doesn't listen to its players.
Yo, this
As
is crazy.
Someone who mainly interacts with the economy and the shiny hunting
crazy.
side of pokemmo, it feels like the developers are on a mission to extract as much as they can out of us. Let's set the stage. I'm going to give you guys 9 examples as to how bad the economy is currently in the game, and why most players feel like it's in urgent need of help. Reason number 1. Dedicated players are resorting to extreme money-making methods to keep up with endgame activities. This includes stuff like alpha catching on 10+ characters, multi-account jewelry running.
We're just watching EPAC. I just did all the raids so far.
3 separate devices to catch dittos,
Yes,
either to sell or to use for egg shiny hunting. Reason number 2. The prices of high IV alphas are still on a downtrend due to players mass breeding alphas for shiny chances and then reselling them to break even. Reason number 3. The prices for a lot of the 5x31 natured Pokemon are extremely low compared to what they used to be, which can be attributed to the abundance of...
No, dude, we always talk about this, man. It's so annoying, bro. I made a video about this, why alphas are perfectly balanced. This is so... I hate when people's... Like, you can make your points, and that's fine, but, like, don't cherry-pick data, because I immediately don't trust what you have to say. Metagross, the reason why Metagross tanked is because E4 got nerfed. That's the reason. That is the only reason. Metagross tanked because E4 got nerfed, and everybody sold off their Metagrosses.
1 IVs on the market, as well as a lot of previously good moneymakers being nerfed. Reason number 4. Flipping and breeding for profit aren't as good as they used to be, due to these lower prices. Reason number 5. The 1000 RP voucher is reaching all-time lows.
This is something to talk about.
Under 1.7 million as of writing the script, after being at 2.2 million in October. This basically means that you get drastically less for how much real-life money you spend onto the game. Reason number 6. Previously high-tier, extremely expensive shinies and vanity items continue to fall. For example, the Q hat has lost over 1 billion yen in value in just 1 year. Or, we could look at some of the rarer shinies.
Okay, we gotta pull up Pokemon Hub. I just... I don't know. Let's take a look. Can we get some recommendations from chat of expensive vanities to price check here? Preferably, like, more than a year old. Like 2, 3, 4 years old. That would be incredible. To do a little bit of live price checking. If anybody has any suggestions on expensive vanities that are, I would say, at least 2 years old, please let me know, and I will price check them now, and we can confirm or deny that. I'm trying to think. I'm not really big into the vanity space. Oh, well, we can look at the Zodiac Dragon after I was showing this last time. Which is 3 million right now, and should only go all time. How far back does this go to? Something goes back to 2024. It's pretty stable. Well, it's pretty stable. This one at least. What other ones? Scythe, I think, got really low. All time. It looks pretty stable to me. Oh, because the numbers are so big that it's kind of hard to tell. I mean... looks relatively stable. Obviously, like, there's like these like weird pump. This is because the supply is super low that you can sell it for what anyone is willing to pay for it. But like you see, like the floor price is pretty stable. It has been since 2022. It's gone down. It's lost some value recently, but I wouldn't say that this is like this isn't like a appalling graph. It's like, yeah, it went down a little bit. You know why it went down a little bit? Because it's overpriced and the back vanity looks like shit. It's very rare, which is the reason why it's expensive, but it's not interesting. Also, there's more vanities in the game. There's more better vanities in the game, right? What other ones is there to reference? I have not been keeping up with vanities, so I don't really know. Fuck. Sorry guys, I'm trying to think. QHAT has never been on the GTL because it's worth more than the max yen. Yes, I know that was like the big thing to talk about, but is that indicative of the entire market? Do you know what I mean? Like, what are some? I mean, this one, because I'm trying to think. I genuinely cannot think of vanities that are like 2 years old. I don't even know. 2 years old or more. If anybody knows, like, literally, like, any vanity that's 2 years old or more, please, 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 just type it in chat, and we'll start, like, we'll just look at all of them and just get a better understanding, rather than, like, cherry picking certain things that have dropped a lot, and it's like, oh, shocking. It's like, but is that indicative of the entire market? I don't know if that's true or not. Fuck, man. I mean, I can go back through old forum posts. I guess I can do that. Sure. Let's just do that. Let me go back through old forum posts, and, we can look up the ultra rare vanities. MMO forums. Let's start with Lunar New Year 2022. Guide. No? 2023? I'm trying to find a guide. From 2023. Let me just go to Call Me Sensei. Call Me Sensei's post, and maybe just look through Call Me Sensei's posts. Bro, why can't I find... Okay, hold on. Sorry. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is 2023. Let's take a look. What do we got for the lucky red envelope drops? What's a very... We got white rabbit plush. You can check on that. Traditional New Year outfit. No, that's normal. That's returns every year. Okay, let's check on the white rabbit plush then. Plague mask. Let's go to all time on this. Dude, this is trending up. White rabbit plush is trended up. So, plague mask. We can check both. Let's take a look. All time. Yeah, this is taking a hit since 2022. Lost about little less than half of its original value. Not a great look. I think what we're finding out is that it's the mix and it depends on the vanity. Right? I don't know if that's like a general sentiment that everything's down is fair to say. I mean, that's like the same thing as the other plague mask. Let's go to... I want to go through Call Me Sensei's older posts. Can I go to your older posts? And let's look at some other stuff. How many posts have you made? 430? It's kind of a lot to fucking go through. But... How do I do that? How do I go through, like, your really old posts? Yeah, let's go back, like, this far. Let's keep going back. Let's go back, like, this far. That's 2025. All right, let's keep going. Huh? Huh? I want to find... Okay, Xmas 2024. Sure. We'll take it. Xmas 2024. Huh? Oh, front page of it. Snowboarder scarf. From Xmas 2024. Yo, this shit is cheap as fuck. Why did this happen? I guess it was never very expensive. That's interesting, though. What else do we have? Santa beard? Or Santa hat? We can check on Santa stuff, sure. Santa beard. Is this just also insanely cheap? Yeah, I don't know why these are super cheap. But, I don't, like, they were, like, never expensive, so I don't know if that matters as much. Wait, what about the Elfbot stuff? Like Elfbot costumes? Are these really cheap too? These are holding price. They've recently dropped off a little, to be fair. They've actually recently dropped off. Recent drop off. I don't know. I mean, the price is relatively stable. Can check another one. Sure, let's look at the Fairy Elfbot hat. All time. $1 million. I mean, that's not a good look. Maybe he is standing on 2 legs here. Maybe this argument does stand on 2 legs. Or before, yeah. Flaming Skull Mask, Ghost Costume, Jack-o'-lantern, Eyeball Mask. Flaming Demon Skull Mask is crazy downfall. Okay, let's take a look at this stuff. Okay. What? Ooh. Yeah. That's not a good look. You know what? Maybe he's right then. Maybe he's right. Maybe he's right. Let's look at some more of this stuff. Maybe he's right. I personally bought these. Those are pretty stable, but there's not a ton of data on it. Ghost costume. Is it this? No, ghost costume down here. All time. How far back does the data go? Is this 2022-ish? 1.8 mil. Now it is 1.3 mil. I mean, yeah, it's slightly down, but that's pretty stable. Again, the really old stuff, I think this comes down to the price is relatively stable. And if we're being honest, it looks like shit. And there's more interesting vanities to have. You know what I mean? Like I'm saying, like if you think about the amount of money that the entire vanity market is worth, is that number going down or up? I think is a more important question than our specific shitty looking vanities that are way overpriced getting corrected. You guys get what I'm saying? Like the really old stuff is expensive because it's rare. But is it worth buying it? Probably not. So I'm saying like is the entire vanity market as a whole, is that number going up or down? Is a much more interesting question. You have to consider new vanities are added to the game every single event. So they take a little bit of the piece of the pie there, you know? Better looking vanities too. I don't know. Jack-o'-lantern. I mean, down. Lost about half of the value since 2022. Down half of its value since 2022. Not a great look. So he has, like, his argument is not wrong. He's not wrong. But I'm posing the question of, like, do you guys get what I'm saying? Do you guys get what I'm saying? Where, like, newer vanities coming out that look better are taking market share from older vanities. So the more important question that we need to ask ourselves is the vanity market as a whole, is that trending up or down? And I think that's much harder to answer than picking out specific vanities and saying, look, this one went down. It's just better vanities getting released now compared to old. That's what I'm saying, yeah. Maybe the really old vanities went down because the newer ones... Yeah, you guys get what I'm saying, yeah. So that's the more important question. That's the more important question. Is the vanity market as a whole going up or down? And I don't have the answer for you.
Shiny Sceptile, which is currently creeping down on 12 million yen. Reason number 7. Legendaries continue to fall in price as there is no way to take them out of the game currently. We're soon probably going to see
exactly
like
rarity, yeah.
Shaman. Reason number 8, Mysterious Balls.
Yeah, and rarity only has price when people care about the rarity, right? So when newer, cooler stuff comes out and people don't care about the older stuff, and then maybe they don't even have the funds to buy it, so they're like, well, whatever, I'll just buy this new, cooler vanity. Then we see the natural, you know, you guys get the point.
Continue to flood the market with good IV Pokemon and level 100 comps.
I've already talked about this. Mysterious balls are Mysterious balls are more of a problem than alphas.
Catching random stuff for profit. And finally, reason number 9, with every update it feels like there's a new sort of nerf that we have to prepare for. Whether it be the...
But here's the thing. I keep pausing, but here's the thing, guys, is that like we're in the event season right now and everyone's farming Mysterious balls. And if you do the math on it right now, it makes sense to farm Mysterious balls. It's not like busted to farm. You guys get my point? If you compare farming Mysterious balls to gym running, farming mysterious balls wins, but it's not like an insane amount. Do you know what I mean? Like, the price per mysterious ball is what it should be right now, and people are actively, you know what I mean? So it's not like you're bringing good IV Pokemon out of thin air. It's because everyone's grinding mysterious balls. Do you know my point? Do you guys get my point? Where it's like, well, what do you want to do? You want to sell the mysterious balls, and then when you pop them, they're worthless? Well, then the price of them would go down too, and then it wouldn't be worth it to farm them. I don't know. So I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know. What's the trick for Ampharos? Bring like 2 ground types, 2 fire types. You don't need Murkrow because it's very slow. Bring a Brick Break. It'll set Light Screen and Reflect. And yeah, bring a Ninetales because it's going to set Adaptation, so it's going to resist ground types. That's when you go into the fire types and use Ninetales to boost the fire type damage. Shiny starters go from 80 to 100 mil when they're introduced. Lures is just going down. When they introduce Lures, it's just going down. Right. Yeah. I don't know if there's a solution for that. I'm not going to say that that's not true. I don't know this, and I would assume that that's probably true. But I don't know if there's a solution for that, right? Because we've talked about, or I've seen some on the shiny market before, and the devs say that a healthy amount of shinies actually get removed from the game through breeding, so they don't feel like it's a problem. But you have to think about what those shinies are that are getting removed from the game for breeding. Those are like the shitty shinies. No starter shinies are getting removed from the game. Unless they're on accounts that go inactive or get banned or something like that. Do you get what I'm saying? So, like, every shiny starter that is caught, that just adds to the supply. Like, there's no one's getting rid of those. So, yes, of course, the supply is eventually going to overrun the demand on them. But I don't keep up with that. You guys can let me know if the pace of that happening is concerning or not. But, like, logically, I don't see a solution to fix that, if we're just being honest. Anyway, let's keep going.
Control A thing, or E4, or strings. It just feels like shit keeps getting harder for the average player. And, you know, it's just really disappointing. Like, I don't know what else to say. Because we keep praying for it to get better and for it to stop and for them to add, like, I don't know, like, new engaging content that would make up for these nerfs, but they're...
3 6-star raids out of this event. 3 6-star raids. I just don't agree with this. This is the general community sentiment that I was pushing back against in the alpha video, and I understand people's complaints. They're valid complaints, but I feel like we're making this a bigger deal than it is. We're being real.
Isn't a balance there like there should be. So as a community, we've all been preaching that this game's economy is in desperate need of help. The developers' reaction to this was nerfing the screen mirroring strategy. This was after they gave us an estimated time frame for the Lunar New Year event.
Good nerf.
Missed it, and then mocked us on the forums by making these really cringy, like 2015 Snapchat meme style, like AI posts with a ton of emojis. Within
W communication from the devs.
Posts,
what are we complaining about, bro? I mean, you guys give me your opinions. I was live when this happened. And I, as well as the rest of the general sentiment that I was hearing, was like, thanks for saying something so that we're not sitting on our hands. And I hope that the event is, worth it, worth the delay. And in my opinion, it is. What are we complaining about? It's easier to get them now compared to before with Egg or Safari only, right? And then, hold on, wait, what did he say earlier that I was thinking about? Well, let's just keep going. It's fine.
Desu, one of the game's admins, even stated, and I quote, "We are not nerfing anything this time."
This is true. Oh, we were talking about Scrappy. Yeah, screen mirror, that's a good nerf. It should be. Again, it's really, when we're making a big deal out of we're making a bigger deal out of these things than they are. If you want to play on multiple accounts and multiple devices, you're still going to do that. This just made it more difficult. And for those of us that don't, it's actually beneficial for you that it's more difficult for other people to do that, because I agree with the devs of what they said, that they don't want the game going in the direction where you feel the need to play on multiple accounts at once for money grinding. So the more people that do that, the more that it feels like you need to do that, as the economy shifts in that direction where you need to be grinding on multiple accounts. Again, people still will. It's just made it slightly more difficult, and I agree with the change. The problem is this, and I said the same thing. It's this line: we're not nerfing anything, and then they did, And then they also accept the really dumb farming strat from last year, which made you guys want to quit the instance after one boss. This is about the Abundant Shrine. This is a terrible nerf. We did this live on day 1 of the event. We beat the first Abundant Shrine boss, and we did not get a single lucky red envelope. And at that point in time, because it was so early, red envelopes were 14k, so we still made 165,000. I still remember the numbers. Now, red envelopes are worth 5,000, so you would make like 60,000, 70,000, 75,000. So that is like, what the fuck are we doing? That's insane. This is concerning, but whatever.
Except a really dumb farming strat from last year, which made you guys want to quit the instance after one boss instead of actually playing the game. This, like many other things the developers have told us in the last 6 or so months, was a flat-out, blatant lie. Instead of literally saying anything about it in this toddler rage-esque post, they allowed players to log in with the screen mirroring programs and receive warnings, a complete blindside. Now, this isn't something that I personally ever did on my account, so I can't really speak from experience of using it, and I might get some of the details wrong when describing it, but the program was called Scrappy. It's what a lot of late-game shiny hunters were using to catch their dittos to supply their egg shiny hunts.
Sorry. And those money grinds are usually for egg shiny hunting and shalfa hunting. It's kind of weird. People get angry with devs not communicating with players, but when they do... Dude, I don't get what we're complaining about, bro. I understand that it's really popular. It's a popular thing to dogpile on the devs, and it's, you know, clickbait to put Jeffrey Epstein on your thumbnail. Honestly, like, I like Epoch. This video is a miss, but we'll keep going.
Since it made catching dittos across multiple devices much easier, therefore you could like get more per hour. Most of them were storing these dittos up so they can compete in the game's shiny hunting competition, Shiny Wars, which last year came under controversy for a last-minute update that would have tripled the amount of dittos that you need to play efficiently. So storing up as many dittos as possible is essential to winning. Okay, now I will say nerfing this program affects a very small group of players compared to the overall population of the game as a whole, but they are some of the game's most dedicated. Instead of making shiny hunting at the highest level less expensive and time-consuming, they basically slapped an extremely specific fuck you onto this group. The main reason Desu gave for this change was because of increased cheating activity from players using Scrappy amongst other software, using similar methods to automate gameplay. Let me ask you guys some questions, and I want you to answer in the comments honestly. Would you want a game that makes potentially millions of dollars a year to invest that money into anti-cheating resources, or are you okay with them allowing bad actors to ruin aspects of gameplay for the rest of us? And are you okay with them taking away our ability to make money time and time again without adding any new major moneymakers?
Scrappy was a good change.
I'm not making that over $1 million a year figure up, by the way. Recently, I did a poll trying to gauge just how much pokemmo players spend on this game, and how much of it is spent on egg shiny hunting. I had about 500 people respond to that, and if I take the lowest amount from each category of response, it comes out to a range of 88,000 to 203,000 a year. They're making
His audience is skewed.
just off those players. As to how many total players pokemmo gets, I only have one concrete point of evidence for that, since they're very private about that data. This is from a now deleted post by Q, another one of the admins, during the Shiny Wars update, where a bug affected 9,000 players who were online that interacted with the global trade link. If you take the numbers from the 500 players and upscale it to 9,000 concurrent, we've obviously got a game that's raking in some serious cash. Not to mention that I've met whales personally who have spent more than $60,000 USD on this game alone. Am I saying they're misusing this money? No. I am trying to paint a picture of the scale of this developer team and why it feels so fucking frustrating for endgame players when something that helps them participate in these top-level activities like egg shiny hunting gets banned because that's their best way of dealing with a botter who's doing...
Guys, it's not banning it. The mistake a lot of people do is reacting with rage and anger and negativity in general. Yeah. Bro, Epstein in the thumbnail with devs are insane. Yeah, that's honestly, like... Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't agree with that, bro. I mean... just like, I mean, we did like I did a whole stream talking about Pam Bondi. I don't know. I think, like, it's just like, I don't know. That's just like a personal thing. Just for, like, me, like... The Epstein situation is like really, really serious, and it's not being handled seriously in the United States of America, unfortunately, with the fucking, like, the hearings. You guys can look into it if you want to. So I don't know. That's like, for me, that's just like a very serious thing, and like it's a little bit disrespectful to like conflate these two problems when one of them is a non-issue and one of them is fucking Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah, it's clickbait, whatever, sure. A little bit tone deaf. Hold on, wait, what did he just say? Hold on, what he just said was incorrect. That's why I paused.
Activities like egg shiny hunting.
Yeah, sorry, they did not ban egg shiny hunting, bro. Again, if you are going to multi-log, and play on multiple accounts and multiple devices, you're still going to do that. They just made it slightly more difficult that you can't play on one screen. It's like, what are we talking about? And again, for every single person that doesn't do that, like myself, and also just objectively views like you shouldn't really feel the need to play the game this way. This is clearly not like a fun way of playing the game. It's playing on multiple accounts. It's a good nerf. It's a good nerf. You don't want that to become standard, right?
Banned because that's their best way of dealing with a botter who's doing it. Funny coincidence, of course, that it's a program that specifically helps in a way that allows the most expensive content in the game to become more accessible. People are looking at this change and seeing a pattern, and starting to theorize that it's a systematic attack on players who are hunting for free and not swiping their credit card. From what I've seen in the last few updates, I'm starting to think that there's more credibility to that claim. We had the incubator scandal in the middle.
This is true. This is concerning. I don't care as much because I'm not a shiny hunter, but what he's saying is true. The problem is, again, when we talk about the economy stuff, this is just the problem. Is like, the shiny rate is what it is. You can complain about it if you want to. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. And, yeah, certain shinies are very difficult to get. So, like, how am I trying to put this? We talked about the economy before as, like, one big pie, right? And everyone has a piece of it. If other people are willing to swipe for the shiny, then that, like, kind of sets the tone. I don't know. I don't know if this is making sense to you guys or not. But you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't know. I'm also not an egg hunter, but do you guys get my point here of, like, yeah, of, like, other people setting the value, like, the in real life money value of what egg shiny is worth by the proportion of them that swipe versus not. Obviously, I am, like, against feeling the need to swipe, feeling the need to multi-log. But the fact of the matter is, like, some things in the game are going to be very rare and difficult to get, and not everyone's going to get one, bro. Okay? Like, I have one shiny. I've been playing this game for years. I have one shiny, and you don't hear me bitching and moaning about it all the time. Anyway.
Of the year last year, where the developers attempted to try and make the shiny hunting meta 3 times more expensive just before the game-wide shiny hunting event, in a sad attempt to try and extract as much money out of the player base.
That's true. They did that. That was super scummy.
As possible in a short amount of time. They actually attempted to delay the entire event as a whole just to push this out. And said it was because they wanted to overhaul wild encounters and
I remember when this happened.
as well as add a whole new shiny hunting method. Like that was their reasoning for the original delay of Shiny War.
Yeah.
3 events later and like 6 months later, none of those updates that were meant to drop within a month of the Shiny War delay, they're no.
There are valid complaints here. Hold on, wait. I gotta take this off. Sorry, this is just hot. This is true. There's valid criticisms, of course.
To be found. They were lies. I doubt they ever existed. Q later tried to justify.
That's probably true too, which is really sad. This is the problem, right? Is like, yeah, this is always my problem. Is like the devs doing stuff behind the scenes and intentionally not sharing specific information or sharing misleading information. Like he said, like he wonders if it was ever true what they said to begin with because it's 6 months out and we haven't seen anything. That's a really fair thing to say. Are we just going to take their word for it? Giving the track record, like that is concerning. Our actions also affect the consequences of nerfs. Our actions being swiping and making tons of alts to make money. Exactly.
There was no particular meaning to there being 7 of them, and that they were for people who would just roll up on multiple devices and egg across multiple accounts, which is something really only mega whales on this game do. This statement will forever confuse me, as Shiny Wars, the update that Incubators was released for, strictly prohibits the use of multiple characters for competing, so that was likely a lie by Q as well. Then, Halloween had the E4 nerf, and no immediate changes to most of the PvE content from last Halloween.
Okay, I was pretty upset when this happened because of the specific point of allowing NPCs to cheat in the game. I'm not mad that like you can't trick a choice item on and like scum the AI. Like, yeah, obviously like that's not like that impressive or like an accomplishment. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like weird. My argument at the time was don't let the we shouldn't let the NPCs cheat more than they already do. Red already uses turn 1 moves. He already cheats. And now we're allowing him to throw away items if he doesn't feel like using them. That was my big complaint. It's just allowing more and more the NPCs to just straight up cheat. I think that's pretty lame. You could change the AI to just switch out. That was my original thing. It was like if the AI gets tricked a choice item onto them and they're doing 0 damage, have something in the code where they recognize that and they switch out. I think that's a much better change than allowing them to cheat. That being said, I agree with the change, honestly. I agree with it. And the red teams that we have now is much better than what we had before, which is really cool to see that the community respond to that. I'm still waiting to see a better E4 team. Since the changes, people are working on Encore and Yon, which is the same thing that we are using with red, Encore and Yon, to get a free setup in. And we're probably going to see much more success with that once we get Kabalion, Terrakion, and Virizion. You know, the more more legendaries to work with. Really quickly, just my thoughts on this. The E4 rewards should be better than they are, and the 6-star legendary raid rewards should award you BP. That's like the only thing that I care about with this. He's gonna probably complain about it though.
And there was just straight up no follow-up on anything that was promised to us, apart from the VGC format. It caused the game's greatest economic recession that it's had in recent years, and it still has not recovered. We prayed for them to hear our cries and do something about it during the Christmas event, do something about the prices of these Pokemon, RP, and the stagnation of that part of the game as a whole. But nothing ever came of it. Now here we are, with the Lunar New Year event, and shit hasn't changed a damn bit. In this update, we got a bunch of new raids, as well as some really fucking dope vanities. It actually hurts my soul so much that we got the Volo outfit, and I'm still pissed about the state of this game. Something the late game shiny hunting community has wanted as well for a while is the ability to actually shiny hunt legendary Pokemon, or some sort of way to sync the existing legendaries out of the game for the chance at a huge payout like a shiny one. Lunar's PvP game mode has shiny legendaries in it, and I fear that's the closest we're ever going to get to it. Historically, this is the last update in the event season will be getting until summer. I fear that the prices of Pokemon will continue to fall into the gutter, making it harder and harder for the average player to actually get anywhere. Whether that be via flipping, breeding, the dwindling amount of money-making methods, it just seems harder to play this game each year. And I think the popularity of the Iron Man game mode as of recent is a really, really big sign of that. Nobody wants to interact with the actual economy. After receiving some player backlash from the screen mirroring ban, Desu went on to write this forums message. It seems as if they are completely clueless as to how players could be interpreting these constant anti-free-to-play player updates in such a way, which is really, really disappointing. Him writing, P.S. having dozens of alts is bad gameplay and game design, and we very much like to move away from it, is so fucking incredibly ironic, as the lack of a economy-focused updates, as well as money-making nerfs, is the whole reason why players are driven to doing these strategies. Nobody wants to make 50 fucking alts to do alpha catching. Like, the whole reason people are doing that is because gym runs suck. You know, you guys keep fucking it up. I really hope this video can help them figure that out. Luckily for me, Desu doesn't have administrator permissions on YouTube, and he can't close the discussions.
This is true. This is a valid criticism.
Like he tried to do for the forum thread. So I want to hear
That's a valid criticism
from everyone. I think this is 100% up there for one of the most out-of-touch takes that they've ever dropped. I'll leave it on this note. They should not be talking to us this way, and I'm sick and tired of being lied to. I'm tired of being
That's
lied.
true. That's true.
I fucking love this game, and I think it's the best Pokemon game ever made, regardless of all these flaws. I came back after getting banned with 6,000 hours on my old account.
I saw that, dude. That was a pretty lame ban. I understand, I guess, why he... that just reminded me of why maybe he has such a negative opinion towards the devs. I saw that. That was a pretty brutal ban.
And it breaks my heart to have to log in and see the lack of passion from all the players that I know and love. To the developers of...
They said he was in-game, like, in real-life money trading.
Pokemmo, fix your game.
Okay, I don't know. I disagree. You guys can let me know your thoughts. Yeah, I don't know. Gotta be honest. Some things he said were true and valid, and I think it's just like this is like demonstrative of like when enough things go wrong and there's no accountability taken and the communication is lacking and things happen behind the scenes and people feel like they don't have any like power or say and they've invested a lot of time into something and they have no control, there's frustration. That's what this feels like. I think, like, if we're being honest, like, the criticisms are not really that significant, if we're being honest. But they're still there. They're still there. There's, of course, things that need to be resolved and fixed. You guys can let me know your thoughts on this. I don't know. To me, honestly, seems like a bit of an overreaction, but you guys can let me know what you think. All right, let's continue, man. Let's continue with the game. I got booted for AFK. RIP. Parts of the video are true, but others are not. Exactly. That's kind of my takeaway there. Kind of my takeaway. Seemed a little bit butthurt But I'm glad he got to complain for 10 minutes and put Jeffrey Epstein on the thumbnail. I'm sure that makes everyone feel a lot better. You agree with almost everything you said, LOL? Well, there you go. That's fine. It's good to have a discussion. So I just want to make that clear. Even though I'm, like, generally kind of disagree, I agree with some points. And I'm not going to, like, put anyone down or, be, you know, or anything like that. I'm actually genuinely curious as to what you guys think. Because he does have some valid points. He does have some valid points. And I think it's, like, yeah, we should have a discussion as a community about it. So, yes, please, guys, let me know your thoughts on that. What you agree with, what you don't agree with. Your feelings. How are you feeling about the state of the game? I also suspect that there is a difference in opinion depending on if you are a hardcore shiny hunter or not. I would expect that if you are not a hardcore shiny hunter like myself, like I'm not one, that you probably don't care as much. So yeah, I just want to hear you guys' opinions and thoughts on that, because I feel like, I mean, we've said this before, like, we want the game to be as good as possible for as many people as possible, right? We shouldn't prioritize PvE players like myself. We shouldn't prioritize shiny hunters like Epoch. We shouldn't prioritize PvP. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we want it as good as possible for everybody. So that's a difficulty as well. But I'm wondering what your guys' thoughts are. And I would suspect that hardcore shiny hunters are probably more upset about this than other players. Like, he was talking about, like, starter egg hunts and stuff like that. And, like, I never even considered to attempt a starter shiny hunt. You know what I mean? So, but maybe that is a problem. But also, I think my point as well of it being, like, not everybody in this game is going to have a shiny starter. In fact, almost everyone's not going to have one is also a really important thing to point out as well. But yeah. Usually these events are huge moneymakers. This is the worst money I've made in any event in 3 years. Really? I've been making pretty sweet money, honestly. Really? I would also ask you what you're doing, because just farming mysterious cherish balls and PvP is honestly, I mean, I've made like a couple million in the past couple days, or since the event started, just having fun, like not intentionally grinding, just having fun. You agree? You said Sam is not good money this event. Halloween by far was the best money. Halloween by far, between hardcore pumpkin, PvP, and the mysterious ball grind as well. Like, there was more things to grind. This year, I will say, Abundant Shrine rewards are shit. There's literally no reason to play the Abundant Shrine whatsoever. The rewards there are terrible. I'm making bank out here. 300 PvP boxes farmed already. Yeah, exactly, yeah. I have the same opinion that I'm honestly doing pretty well. Also, there is this plus 10% boost for, like, doing red fights and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, you guys feel free to let me know your thoughts, feelings, and opinions. Yeah, everyone obviously is, like, entitled to their own, and they're all valid, of course. I'm just trying to collect some community sentiment, because I think as well, us content creators kind of just take our own opinions and run with it. But it's really important to get, like, the overall community opinion here. But yeah, you guys can let me know your thoughts. I think Halloween was the best money by far out of the event season. I think Christmas, I honestly didn't make a ton of money during Christmas. It felt a little bit difficult to do that. But I think Lunar New Year, I would say it goes like Halloween, Lunar New Year, Christmas, if you ask me. But you guys can let me know what you think about that. Okay, anyway. What are the swarms at? Muna, Incanta, and Electrike and Hoenn. Let's pop over to Canta. Let's catch some swarms. Let's play some PvP. Let's just enjoy the event, bro. Another day in PokeMMO, the Lunar New Year event. I guess also for me, this is also a fair thing to point out. For me, who is largely like a PvE player, enjoys PvE the most, I'm like so stoked. I'm so stoked on the state of the game right now, because of all the 6-star raids that we have, permanent 6-star raids. I'm so stoked, and I'm stoked about what it means for the future of the game in terms of the devs' clear intention to add more legendaries. So, like, for me, I'm really happy about what's going on right now. But you guys can let me know what you think. Okay. Back then, I made about 600k an hour while just catching swarms or collecting items in the Xmas event. Okay. I made like 8 to 9 million in Halloween. I made a ton of money during Halloween. Last Lunar New Year's, sorry, Lunar New Year last 2 years, I made 10 to 15 mil the first night, mostly from Shine and flipping. Okay, that's a fair point. What is my first event season? Since hardcore shiny hunters are the ones that swipe the most, and the devs should know this. Yep, that's true. And I think I can't make 11 to 12 mil by grinding hard from this event. Dude, I'm hyped for those 6-star raids. Yeah, dude. So yeah, a variety of opinions. Thank you guys for sharing your opinion, man. Again, like I said, I just really appreciate that. I'm not gonna like put anyone down or anything like that. It's more to have some constructive conversation, you know, across the aisle of how different people play this game. The one thing that I would say about the rewards going down, one, I would push back on that. I would push back on that a little bit. But two, I would say if it is in fact, like, if that is true, I'm just gonna take your word for it that you made 10 to 15 mil the first night from Shrine and wait, sorry, what did you say? From Shine? Oh, Shrine and flip. Okay, so that's flipping. So that's different then. Flipping is flipping. You can make like infinite money flipping. But I was gonna say if you're just making 10 to 15 mil just from grinding like event stuff, Shrine and like storms, you like that's like you probably shouldn't make that much. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of insane to make that much in one night. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think you know what I think is what's happening. I think people are concerned about the trend. Concerned about the trend of like making less money, right? When we compare, oh, I just lost the last mana. When we compare like to Halloween, right? I don't know if you guys would agree on that. It looks like some people do agree that Halloween was the best money maker. So like following Halloween, like the trend is going down. Which I think is more concerning than like how much money you can make right now, if that makes sense. Like people are concerned about making less, and I'm concerned about that that trend continuing for the future. But I don't know, man. I would say, you know, I would say Halloween is just gonna be the best moneymaker because of pumpkin hard mode, frankly. But yeah, I don't know. Pumpkin is just does so much good for this game, dude. Because here's the thing, right? Is that you can both grind pumpkin yourself and make a shitload of money, and you can also breed the pumpkin Pokemon and make a shitload of money selling those breed for profits. We haven't seen breeding for profit at that level that we did during Halloween because of breeding pumpkin mons. I made like 800 to 900k just by selling goth. Exactly, yeah, exactly. And we didn't see that in Christmas and Christmas and Lunar New Year because there was no like heightened demand of something to breed. Like Abundant Shrine, you use rental Pokemon. Christmas, there wasn't something like that to do. So, yeah. Dude, these aren't quick ballable. You got me fucked up. That's annoying. I thought these were quick ballable. They're probably pretty likely. I think it's worth a shot to try to. But yeah, I don't know. Thank you all for sharing your opinions, man. Boom, 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 boom. I wonder. I don't know. I wonder how it's going to shake out. So what I think is a more valid fear, and he mentioned this, Epoch mentioned this, I think at the end of the video there, was what happens come summer? The Ultra Ravenous got a little worse as more events pass by. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That has to do with a higher player base, I would say. More people playing the game. 86%, I think. Thank you for saying that. Okay, but yeah, this is a more important fear in terms of the economy's sake. What happens come summer? That's a really good thing to point out, right? We've been in event season so far, and again, like that's why I was kind of surprised by his opinions, because I would say, like, we've never been able to make more money faster than it being in an event season. That's kind of just standard. But that's a good question. What happens come the off season? Frankly, I expect it to be normal. I expect it to be a normal Pokemon off season, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, I would say that will be the tell, and I would also say to not overreact. the market will take a dip in the off season, of course. Sealed product will actually go up. Sealed product will actually go up in value up until around May to June. And then it'll drop off and probably bottom out around September. So I'm just telling you that right now, so don't be surprised. But, yeah. The Pokemon market will go down in the off season. And I expect it to go down a normal amount. But you know what's going to be the tell? This is going to be the tell. If you see like 4 times 31 Pokemon, or like, yeah, let's say that. Let's say like, yeah, okay. If you see like 3 to 4 times IV Pokemon natured, and they cost less than it would to breed them, then it's cooked. Then it's cooked. I don't expect to see that. Sorry, let me also specify. Completed breeds, not breeders, right? Not male egg group breeders. Completed breeds being worth less than what it would cost to breed the finished product. Then it is cooked. I don't really expect that to be the case. But if you see that, it's cooked. Okay. The problem is that it's each update they release some kind of nerf to free-to-play and just money grinding in general. It's like the goalpost keeps moving. That is true, and that is a huge, valid criticism. Valid criticism. PvP content is fire, though. Happy with the new raids and HAs, for sure. The market is already bad as it is now. I disagree, man. I disagree. I think if you really actually look into the specifics, you'd find that it's healthy. I would not say that it's bad. I think a lot of people are saying that, so the opinion just kind of gets like amplified. But I think if you look into it, I don't think that that's true. We're about RP. That's true. RP is cooked. Now we have a discussion. This is very, very true. Okay. Actually, thank you for saying that, Drake Lewis in chat. Okay, this is a really important opinion, and this might lead to the general frustration of free to play, which is true. They are nerfing free to play for every update, which is terrible. That's obviously a massive concern. I think it's really important to have outrage for that, community outrage for that, and especially because they said they weren't nerfing free to play and then they did. But here, important counterpoint to like saying that they said they weren't nerfing free to play and then they did. If you don't multi-log, which most people don't multi-log, it actually benefits you. The scrappy change. Let's just move on from that. Hold on, wait. Let me just check these, and I'm gonna turn these in. Just want to check for any polls. I don't think we got anything. Hold on, wait. I'm going to talk about that. Thank you for saying that in chat. Drake Lewis. Okay, let me turn these in. Okay, so this is a significant thing. 1.5 is fucking restarted. Okay, hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. This is valid. Hold on, wait. It's 1,000 RP. Huh? Yeah. Okay, this is valid. This is a valid criticism. Okay, hold on, wait. This is really significant. Thank you for saying this. Okay, this is an indication that people are. Sorry, let me rephrase this. Not people. It is a different. There's a difference. Not people. This is what I would say. This is true. Hardcore shiny hunters, late game shiny hunters, like Epoch was saying. So people that like actually dump millions into egg hunts and stuff like that. How do they get the money for that? They're not going to grind it, obviously. They're not going to grind it. What am I fucking do? Grind the money for it? No. I'm going to swipe for it. And more people swiping for egg hunts has lowered the price of RP significantly. And this is something... Now we have a conversation. Now we have a conversation. Album spawn for the day yet? I believe. I can't remember exactly where. But yes, now we have a conversation. More people swiping for egg hunts, drastically lowering the price of RP because they're not grinding money in game. So, a couple things going on. Less people, again, we're talking about late game shiny hunters specifically. That's all that this is indicative of. That's all that this is indicative of. Late game shiny hunters that swipe. That's what this is. Okay? First of all, probably an increase of people that fall into that demographic. An increase of people that are late game shiny hunters that swipe. That could be natural by, again, the player base increasing and the player base, their accounts aging, right? As more time goes on, the player base that sticks around becomes more and more into the late game. It also could mean that late game shiny hunters used to grind money, whether it be flipping or whatever the fuck they do, whatever. And they feel that they can't make money fast enough doing that anymore. So then people that wouldn't swipe have turned to swiping, which is not good. And it could also mean that less people are buying 1,000 RP vouchers, which is its own thing, and it's kind of unrelated to what we're talking about. Now we have a criticism. Now we have a valid criticism of once you, again, I have no intention of becoming a late game shiny hunter, so I genuinely don't care, and that's just my bias. So I'm just going to come out and say that. I genuinely do not care about late game shiny hunting. Don't care at all. A lot of people do, though, and that's fine, right? That's fine. A lot of people, that's what they enjoy. And it feels like, just looking at this right here, it feels like as you transition into becoming a late game shiny hunter, you might have to swipe, which is obviously terrible. Obviously, that's terrible. And it's up to you guys to talk about what's possible solutions. Is that even a problem to begin with? Because again, we talked about like the percentage of people that are late game hunters is like tiny. So yeah, not everyone's gonna have a shiny Squirtle, you know? That's just the way it is. But yeah, you guys can let me know. I'm not a late game shunter, so I can only give an outsider's opinion, but you guys can let me know as an insider how that is going on. Is it good for free-to-play player if RP drops? I would say, I guess if you want to buy an RP voucher, but as the state of free-to-play, for endgame players, this is indicative of more endgame players turning away from free-to-play money grinding and turning towards swiping, which is not good. I would say it's 50-50, shunters and people that want liquid yen to invest. It has been said that Lunar New Year is time and time again the best event to invest in. People have learned. Interesting take. Interesting take. I wonder how many people are swiping just for investments. I'd never even consider that would be a thing that people would do. Honestly. But yeah, I don't know. You guys can let me know if there's any swipers in chat. This is a safe space. Feel free to out yourself and tell me what you're swiping for. Be interesting to see. Alright. Let's continue turning these in. But yeah, now, yeah. Like, I mean, I kind of shared my thoughts on that. But yeah, I think the RP is more of a thing to talk about than anything else. The RP is more of a thing to talk about. Alright, anyway, we did a lot of yapping there. That was fun, though. What do we got for swarms? Gabite? No. Okay, let's play some PvP then. Yeah, you guys can let me know your thoughts. Thank you guys all, by the way. Thank you guys all for the conversation that we were having in chat. Thank you guys for sharing your opinions. You know? Being respectful, I appreciate that a lot. When we have different opinions in this game, it's easy to get heated. So I really appreciate just having an actual, like, valuable conversation with chat about the state of the economy. I don't swipe, but I just sold 10 of my Pump Kid Dittos for investments. Okay. I never ever spend a penny in this game. Yeah, I haven't either. I would, yeah, that's why I was like, I didn't even consider that people would swipe for investments, because I just don't think that is necessary. Again, just because it's not necessary doesn't mean that people don't do it. But I mean, yeah, like I'm like very wealthy in this game. I've got 8.5 million and I've got a full bag of juicy items. I'm very wealthy in this game. For a non-late game shiny hunter. For a late game shiny hunter, you could blow through all this relatively quickly. But yeah, since I don't do that, I don't need that amount of money. But yeah, I think it's just clear to show, like, if you have, you know, set your goals. If you're not an egg hunter, then you just don't need to swipe at all. If you're not an egg hunter, you just genuinely don't need to swipe at all. But if you are, maybe you do. And I don't egg hunt, so I wouldn't really have the in-depth information about that. And you guys can let me know how that works. And yeah, what's going on with that. Anyway, we've got Kyogre, Victini, Mew, and Registeel. Okay, awesome. Besides the Registeel, literally the worst Pokemon in this format. Fantastic. In my opinion, if you swipe, all you have done before feels just worthless. So whatever happens if you wouldn't swipe because it would hurt myself. Yeah, I get that opinion, right? Of like, you don't want to break this seal. You want to be free to play forever. Yeah, I totally get that. Okay, what do we got? Wait, what is this Arceus type? Oh, it doesn't tell me. Is this normal Arceus? Is this just Arceus normal? Okay. I mean, just click Thunderbolt. No, it's Steel. Okay, I was wondering about that. It is Steel. Arceus Steel. Alright, let's Scald. He has misread the situation here. Kyogre needs to get its value in before Drizzle ends. And we are doing just that. We are doing just that, man. Let's look Thunderbolt now. W read. And the Para. Whoo! We take those. We take those. Now we go over here for a Bolt Strike. Oh, am I choice locked? It's fine if I am, but yeah, I'm choice locked. Okay, that's fine if that's fine. We're fine to be choice locked into electric type move with Victini here. Should be a win. Should be a win. Let's see how much the Moltres does to us. Okay. Yeah, so just click it again. Just click it again. Ooh, confused. Not good. Okay, just kidding. Let's go into Thunderbolt here. I'm faster now. Speed tie. Yeah, let's click Thunderbolt here. Okay, let's see what his fourth is. Being confused on Victini is pretty unlucky. Pretty unlucky, honestly. Okay. Interesting. Let's Ice Punch here. No, let's Swords Dance here. Okay. Okay. I have Drain Punch. Sure. Heal up. It had Signal Beam. Rip. I do kill with the Drain Punch. No need to do that, though. You can just click Thunderbolt. No, let's click Bolt Strike. Okay, don't be confused. Okay, unlucky. Alright. Don't be confused. Awesome. Incredible. Good job, Victini. You fucking suck. Alright. Registeel, can you clutch up for us? The worst Pokemon in the format? Probably not. Thunder Wave, Counter Amnesia, yeah, it's okay. The normal garbage fucking set. Okay, cool. He's just stayed in, so I just click Drain Punch then. It should die. Awesome. I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, I'm +2. How fast is the Zapdos? 257. Speed type with the Zapdos. I think I just Ice Punch. And I think I win. That did not do enough, brother. That did not do enough. Speed tie is concerning. Let's get some value out of the Registeel. I don't think there's worth to click Amnesia. It probably is. No, do you have Heat Wave? Zapdos might have Heat Wave. Let's just Seismic Toss, get a little bit of chip. Keep him on his toes. A little bit of chip. That's discharge, okay. Yeah, we tanked the electric gem. That's nice. I'm just going to click it again, bro. Actually, no. You might have heat wave. I'm going to click scald. Nope, just discharges. That's going to kill the Kyogre, yeah. Alright. I have to win a speed tie, I think, which is annoying. Let's seismic toss real quick. Maybe I should have amnesia'd. Alright, let's just try it. Do I win the speed tie? Yup. W. Okay, I'm gonna quickly blow my nose, man. I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, bro, the sniffles strike again. Oh my god. The sniffles, man. Got me fucked up. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going, man. Good win. Good win. Oh, whoops. Did I just get a friend request? You can send me again, and I will accept it. My bad, yo. I was not in the room. I am accepting all friend requests until my friends list is full, and then I'm going to remove the inactive people. In fact, I should maybe get ahead of that. I don't know how many people I have available in my friends list. You were last online a month ago? I might have to remove some of these people, honestly. Yeah, we're gonna remove. Oh wait, you were last online 2024. Oh, friends in 24. Last online a month ago. All right. Gotta make some room, man. Gotta make some room. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I accept all friend requests, and I'm gonna remove the inactive people because there's not infinite room on the list. What's up, man? Okay. What now? What now? What now? Oh, I was gonna sell that box. Well, do you start getting 2 boxes instead of 1? I think it's ELO. I think it's ELO. I don't know. Whoop. It's not the easiest thing in the world, though. Yeah, like, I'm 567 ELO, which is honestly nothing to sneeze at. I'm still getting 1 box at a time. But yeah, I think it's ELO. Okay. Yeah, it's not the easiest thing in the world. Hold on. Yeah, hold on, wait. Let me go to global, see if there's any free swarms to catch. Cottony and Eradicate are gonna be quick ballable. That's Johto and Sinnoh. Let's do that. 580 Elo. Oh, thank you for saying that. 580 Elo for 2. 650 for 3. So we're actually close to earning 2. That's nice. So we'll try to make a push then. We'll try to make a push for earning 2 per game. 567, yeah. Maybe we can get that done today. Climb up to 580 Elo. But yeah, it's not the easiest thing in the world, bro. It's not the easiest thing in the world. We can just show that. Don't look at my OU stats, man. But yeah, I don't know. This is pretty solid stats. And like, yeah, still not earning 2 per. It's like not easy, honestly, to get there. Not everyone will. Spin to Unova also. Thanks for saying that. We're gonna grab some swarms in the meantime, then we'll jump into the next game. Fuck, I should just pop a repel. Thanks for the info. Yeah, dude. Well, that was Ubies. Shout out Ubies in chat. Watch out for the Elo monster. Yeah. I would also say, like, this is just my tip. It's just enjoy the event, bro. Just enjoy it, man. Play it how you want to, and you'll honestly make good money playing the event, and you'll have a good time. And it's limited, right? You have 11 days and 2 hours left to have fun with all this different content. So just have fun with it. And, you know, if you play it somewhat competently, you will make money. I wouldn't, like, grind for 580 elo, because then it, like, you know, it becomes really frustrating when you start losing games and stuff. Like, just have fun playing the event. I'm not going to, like, intentionally push for it. Or, like, I just said I was going to intentionally push. But you guys get my point. Like, I'm not going to, like, be like, if I don't hit 580 elo, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm just going to keep playing the game and keep trying to win games. And then we'll get there eventually. But yeah, honestly, it's kind of funny. This is my best format, is Lunar New Year PvP randoms. This is my best format. Like, yeah. For PvP. I love rotational battles, honestly. I was, like, not a huge fan of them when I first tried them out in Halloween. Christmas, I had a blast playing them. And then Lunar New Year, I feel like have a pretty good understanding as well of them now. And, like, I just find them super fun, honestly. It's a really fun way of playing PvP. And also, playing with legendaries is also just fun in it of itself, so. I made a video on it, but yeah. Made a video on why Lunar New Year randoms is goated. But those are pretty much my thoughts. Alright, so we said Johto next, or no, we were in Johto. Sinnoh next, and then Unova. Awesome. Wait, I have to go from the other way, right? This is not how you get it. Or is it? No, wait. I would think I was thinking of something else. Dude, this game is so awesome, bro. This game is so awesome. It really is. You know, when we're having, like, our criticisms of it, it's very fair to have criticisms of the game. But again, like we were saying, it feels like... And I could be wrong. You guys can let me know. It feels like the most criticisms coming from the community towards the game, the general sentiment, is coming from late game players. And there's a reason why we all made it to the late game to begin with, because the game is awesome, and like we played it so much and grinded it so much that we inevitably found ourselves at the late game. You know? We gotta give credit where credit's due. I mean, it really is. I think everyone says this that plays it. Like, it's the best Pokemon game ever made. So, W devs, I think, to say it's fair. In a time where, I mean, I was gonna say in a time where they're getting more criticism than usual. That's not true. The devs literally get shit on every single fucking day. But yeah, whatever. There's a Mon in Hoenn as well. Okay, looks like there's a lot of swarms to catch. And yeah, by the way, it's fine to criticize the devs. There's like we said before, there's valid criticisms to make. But yeah. Anyway. I'm stoked to see what happens with Terrakion, man. I'm expecting it to get beaten relatively soon. The Terrakion raid should get beaten relatively soon. I'm very excited to see when that happens. I'm also excited because I expect Cobalion to be used in the Terrakion raid. Which is just kind of funny. I just kind of expect that to happen. Okay, let's go here. Grab this guy. And then we'll have one left. It's up on that bridge. Okay. And we'll pop over to Unova for the Spindas. But yeah, I don't know. Good thing to put. I mean, just another tip for anyone that's curious about this that doesn't realize this already. If you're grinding for the Zodiac Masters, which I would recommend you do, just do the quick ballable swarms. Poochyena and Hoenn quick ballable. Thanks for saying that. Yeah. Just do the quick ballable ones, man. Again, if you want to do Pokedex, then yeah, go do the like starters and stuff and go fill that out for your Pokedex. But I'm just going to completely ignore every single difficult catch. I'm only going to be catching quick ballable ones. And then I'm going to be playing PvP when there aren't any quick ballable swarms. And honestly, I think that makes a ton of sense of how to just, like, generally play the game efficiently during this event. Don't even bother touching Abundant Shrine. It's not worth it. If you are a very new player and you don't really have access to... These aren't quick ballable. It's just very... like, okay, whatever. Same thing. Very likely quick ballables, you know? We'll catch. Eradicate's going to be very likely. But yeah. If you're a very new game player, then you can play Abundant Shrine. But honestly, besides that, I wouldn't even touch it. It's a waste of time. It was just sad. We were saying this earlier when we were talking about the post where they said no nerfs besides Abundant Shrine. That nerf is terrible, dude. God awful. God awful nerf. That you don't get a lucky right after beating the first boss. It's like a slap in the face. You get like 75,000 for beating the first boss, and it takes like at least 45 minutes, bro. Maybe 30 if you're going really fast, but it takes a while. And you do not get paid appropriately. Which sucks. Kind of disappointing. That was all 4, right? I think so. Let's go Unova and then Hoenn. Try to catch all these before they despawn. Nope, spin is gone. Hello? Okay. I'm getting a lot of lag when I hop regions recently during the event. It's gotta just be from like player count, I feel like. Anyway. Okie dokie. Let's grab the rest of these swarms. This might get us to our next tablet. Also, I wonder when the next raid comes out. Does anyone know? Does anyone know? When did the Ampharos raid come out? Oh, I have to make that guide too. I almost forgot. I have to make the Ampharos guide too. I'm not as concerned about making the 3-star guides because it's just so damn easy. But I will. I'm going to make every single raid into a guide the day that it is released. That's just like a personal goal of mine that I've been doing for event season. But yeah, the 3-stars are like nothing really to talk about. People got mad at me actually for, I think it was Christmas event. On the really easy ones, I would come on and be like, hey man, this one's pretty easy. Just press bring this typing and you'll win. And then I would like speed up the fight and be like, okay, good job. See you in the next one. And people were like, bro, this isn't even a guide. And I'm like, honestly, I told you all the information that you need to know. Like, it really is that easy. Anyway. What is this? Oh, I just got a Wingle. Oh, that's what happened. Okay. W Wingle. I wasn't even paying attention. Awesome. Two more, and then we can go play some more PvP. I just finished to get all the tablets in main and shift alt for another costume. Dude. Good luck on the grind, bro. That's pretty intense. Doing a double Zodiac grind? Pretty intense. I mean, it makes sense, but yeah. Ampharos came out 8 hours ago. So, like, 2 in the morning Eastern time is when we'll see it. Which is unfortunate. Because I'm gonna probably be asleep. If I'm not asleep and it drops, then I'll do it live. But, yeah. If I'm not asleep at 2 in the morning and it does drop at 2 in the morning, then I'll live stream it, but I don't know. That might be a tomorrow thing. I still have to make the Ampha guide. The Ampha guide is so easy to make, though. Okay. What costume do you get from the Zodiac Master? Is it the Dragon one still? We don't know yet. It should be new, though. It should be something that we've never seen before. But we don't know yet, because nobody has done it yet. With 1 raid per day, if we need Mons for a Shaman, we only have 1 day to breed, plus level no. When does Shaman come out? You'll have a couple days to do Shaman. But, for Shaman, it's gonna be, The fire type team. Right? It's just gonna be the fire type team. Plus some nonsense. Like, you want, like, Vital Spirit if you can. But it also is, like, fine. You can just give a Chesto-berry. It should just be, like, the fire type team plus some, like, gimmicks, you know? You know, plus some gimmicks. But yeah, it should just be fire type team. For the 4-star mythical. For the 5-star grindable one, I don't know yet what that's gonna look like. Oh, wait, did I catch all of them? I think I caught all of them. Yeah. Alright, cool. Let's turn these guys in. Didn't beat any of them. Wait for a proper team guide. Yeah. Yeah, I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know. We'll figure it out live. But it should just be like, a, you know, a fire type team. It's not going to be easy. Don't get me wrong. It's not going to be easy. But it shouldn't be that tough. Shouldn't be that tough. Yeah, I got a Wingull. At least we got a 1x31 on the Wingull. I can sell that, I guess. Sure. What are you? Water... What are you? Water A, yeah. $4K. Okay. Cool. All these are useless, yeah? Yes, all garbage for the meat grinder. Awesome. Awesome. Alright, cool. Throw these in. Sorry, am I going to be running Cabalion soon? No. No, I'm not. Soon as in, like, you know what I mean? Like, as in, like, not... You know what I mean? Not soon as in, like, this week. But soon as in, like, this month. I might wait until after the event to run it. We'll see. I want to wait for more information to come out on Cabalion. Because I made a video about this. We showed multiple different routes and strategies that beat Cabalion, and I'm waiting to see what is agreed upon as the best thing to do, right? The least RNG, most consistent, fastest, all that, you know, yada yada. I'm waiting to see that come out, and then I will make that, because then I won't have to make a new team when I run it, you know, for a recapture and just run it for grinding money and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Did I just get... No, I didn't get a... No, yeah, okay. But yeah, I want to wait to see more information come out on that. Great question, though. The Cabalion team looks iffy right now for sure. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at. I mean, massive accomplishment. I made a video about this, breaking the news. Massive accomplishment to all of those people that were involved. But it does not seem like it's solved, but not solved. You know what I mean? Like, or sorry, let me put it that way. It's been beaten, but it's not solved, is what I would say. So I'm waiting to see the solve, and then I will make that team. Anyway. Let's play more PvP, man. We're getting close to 580 elo. Getting close to 580 elo. 567.6, 63% win rate, pretty solid. Let's push, bro. Let's push. I would love to reclaim my 67% win rate. More than one time during this event, we've had a 67% win rate, which is kind of disgusting, bro. Kind of disgusting. If I were to win 3 games in a row, that would be 67% win rate. Which is, like, genuinely just gross. But yeah, hopefully we can reclaim that. But it's, I mean, not really, because as I climb higher and higher in elo, I'll play more difficult opponents, and then, like, my win rate will balance out. It's more important to get to a higher elo. But yeah. All right, 30 seconds to queue. I'm pretty excited. You guys, yeah, I don't know. That's really all I have to say about that. Pretty excited. How are we doing over here? All right, you guys can let me know if you're enjoying the PvP, what elo you guys are at, if you're pushing anything. Yeah, let me know, man. Let me know. All right, here we go. Here we go. Kyogre, Darkrai, Mesprit, and Lugia. Pretty solid team, actually. This is a threat. This team is a threat and a half. Okay, unfortunate that my screen setter is in the back. That actually sucks. But whatever. But whatever. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Mesprit, Kyogre, and Darkrai. Solid team here. Fighting Victini, Mesprit, and Ho-Oh. So I'm really liking Scald. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I'm really liking Scald here. Tough. Took 62% there. Damn, that's exactly enough to kill me again. Wait, did that just kill the Victini? Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. So we're safe, actually. We're safe. Let's see what he has in the back. Kyurem comes out? Okay. Let's Ice Beam. Okay. Nasty plot set, yeah. Fine. Okay, that's fine. He's going to switch out his Mesprit. I doubt he's going to click a move, but in case he does, I'm just going to click Dark Pulse. I don't think there's a reason not to click Dark Pulse. Let's just click Dark Pulse. He's probably switching out. But I have to threaten the switch. If I let him stay in, this is bad. Like, if he stays in and clicks a move and I don't go into Dark right here, I'm cooked. Yeah, of course he's going to switch out. W flinch, though. W flinch. Just click Psychic here. Actually, I have a little bit of Rain left. Let's just fire off a Scald. Scald doesn't really... No, he might just stay on the Kyurem, actually. Alright, let's Focus Blast. He lives on 1. Okay, well, that puts me in a phenomenal position. Now I can just click Dark Pulse. He's probably going into Ho-Oh or giving me... Yeah, okay. Sacred fires me, and we dodge. Okay. Unlucky to my opponent. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. But the hacks turned around in my favor this time. Tough. Tough. That's how it goes. Yeah, we win. We win. We got pretty lucky. You guys waiting a few more days to buy back Cherish Balls and Mysterious Boxes? They're dropping fast. Yes, I was intending on waiting a few more days. Yeah, they're dropping pretty well. We're still early in the event, though. There's genuinely still more room for them to go down further. Hold on, wait. Let's just click it again, no? How much did that do? Wait, real quick. Because I was not paying attention. Okay, yeah. It Trick Roomed? No, let's go Mesprit here. And click Shadow Ball. Oh, I can only click Ice Beam. Alright, fine. Scald. Oh, sorry. This click Scald, yeah. You read the Mesprit play. Didn't go for it. And that's... Yeah, okay, I mean, we win. We just win. And the crit. We got really lucky this fight. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. That's the way she goes sometimes. I honestly feel a little bit bad. I know he is smashing his keyboard to bits right now. Sounds good. I'll be lurking, watching the PvP, taking notes. Haha. Bro, let me get some milk. If I had any to give you, I would, buddy. We're 1 win away, guys. We're 1 win away from 580 elo. 3 win streak. Oh, I just got it. 2 Lunar New Year mystery. Okay, nice. So yeah, let me sell this stuff. I need to be on top of this. Hold on, wait. So I was going to talk about this because that was a good question actually in chat. From Gnyes. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm going to call you Gnyes. I need to sell these. I should have been on top of this selling this earlier. Sure, fine. 56. Is that really the price? That is pretty low. I might try 57. Might try 57. Could probably sell. Let's go for the mystery boxes as well. Got 2 to sell. And we can go... Yeah, these are dropping. Alright, sure. 21.4. Yes, so hold on. What I was going to say is they are dropping. They are dropping. I said before that if you see mystery boxes below 20,000, that's a good time to buy. Like Halloween, we saw the Halloween mystery boxes go down to like 17,000 during the event. In Christmas, we saw them go around 20,000, maybe a little lower. So yeah, I would say there's still room for it to go down. So here's the problem, right? Is if anybody, or sorry, if everybody was still selling them, then they would continue to go down. But the community is eventually going to pick out like this random number, essentially out of thin air. It's probably going to be around 20,000 or so. And for the mysterious cherish balls, it'll probably bottom at like 50,000, maybe go down a little bit lower than 50,000. But yes, there will be a number where people in the community go, I'm just not going to sell this anymore. I'm going to grab mysterious balls and I'm just going to hold them. I'm not going to sell them anymore. Same thing for the PvP boxes. And we'll see what that number ends up being. I would guess it would be around 50,000 for the cherish balls and around 20,000 for the PvP box. Like a little bit lower than, you should see like it lower than 20,000. And I would say, yeah, I would probably say like 48, 49 for mysterious cherish balls. That's probably around the bottom price. And then it'll still trend lower, you know, as the event goes on because we have so much time left, but it'll probably hold around there as like the bottom because people will just refuse to sell at that price. And then when you see that happen, when you see it, you know, go down to like, let's say mysterious cherish balls go down to like around 48, you see PvP boxes go down to like 18.5K, and then you see it hold that for like a day or two, that's the time to buy. That's the time to buy. So yeah, I would say hold out for a couple days, and then the buying spree begins, and just rip it and just go. All right, let's take a look here. What do we got? Rhyhorns. Rhyhorns are quick bubble, are they not? We're gonna go try. I don't know if they are or not. And then we'll play another game of PvP. They might not be. I don't know. We're about to find out. But yes, I'm probably gonna stop selling soon. I'm gonna probably stop selling soon. These insta sold, which is nice. Oh no, this is from earlier, sorry. But yeah, I'm going to stop selling soon. Do I play Civ? I do not. I do not. I'm interested in that game, though. You know what? I just remembered. I got Civ 6 for free on the Epic Games Store before I was able to play it. Because I didn't have, like, a Windows PC. And then now I have Windows, so I can actually play Civ 6 on the Epic Games Store. I totally forgot about that. So we could, yeah. I mean, I'm interested in the game. It sounds interesting, but I've never played it before. Huh? Did I just miss it? What the fuck? Give me the encounter. Hello? Okay. Alright. More garbage. More garbage. For the meat grinder. Yeah, you guys can let me know, sorry, you should try this, Mon Calc. Any links set in YouTube chat will not actually go through. They will appear to go through on your screen, but they will not go through. That is not a me thing. That is a YouTube safety thing. I'm the only person that's allowed to send links in chat. But you can DM it to me on Discord. My Discord is linked in the channel description. If you want to send me something. Swinubs and Johto. Alright, we got some stuff to catch. Let's go grab the Swinubs. And then we'll play another PvP game. I'm really enjoying the gameplay loop, though, so far of the Lunar event. Of just catching swarms and then going to play PvP when there's no quick ballables. And then also, like, every day we have a new raid to do. Do the raid, do the new Zodiac Master. It's pretty fun, man. It's pretty fun. I'm sure... Wait, what just happened? This is a... Oh, hatched? Oh. I mean, nice hatch. I thought it was a shiny for a second. People only usually spam GG when there's a shiny. Alright. Sweet. Yeah, guys, let me know what, sorry, have I played Abundant Shrine? I have. Sorry, wow. Civ 6 is lit. Yeah, we're gonna give that a shot. Thanks for reminding me about that. Yeah, I have that game for free because I got it from the Epic Games Store on, like, a deal or something. Yeah, we'll try that out. I have played Abundant Shrine. I played it day one of the event. It is not worth your time whatsoever, unfortunately, because you do not get a lucky red envelope after beating the first boss. I will play Abundant Shrine in the future to attempt to go for, like, a very deep run just for fun, but it's just genuinely not worth your time, unfortunately, at this moment in time. Now, that being said, as mystery box value keeps dropping and as mysterious balls keep dropping, it might become a more competitive, you know, thing to participate in terms of, like, money making. And also, you know, when I can hammer out a strategy for you guys to make it pretty deep into the Abundant Shrine, the rewards will increase exponentially. So yeah, if you want to dump like 3 hours into an Abundant Shrine run, then it might be worth it, but it's kind of intense. Porque no me sale traductor? I don't know what that means. Doesn't that mean why I haven't left? What does traductor mean? Sorry, brother. My Spanish is fucking abysmal. But welcome to the stream. Alright, last one. Let's go and play some PvP now, fellas. Double zero. Alright, we'll take it. Let's dump these guys off and let's get into our next game. Get into our next game. Okay. Sweet. Rhyhorn is not 100% quick ballable. Okay, but it's pretty reliable, so I didn't have any problems with it. Dump these guys off. I should get another tablet here now. Nice. Made the whole red team. No bother, but I made Jolteon. Fucking jolly, not timid. XD. Easy enough to fix, though, but after I evoed it, I realized, yeah. Well, hopefully you realize before, like, level 100. Yeah. Brutal. Alvin Hohen, I sent you on Discord. Okay, thanks. All right, cool. Turn these guys into. Oh wait, I'm gonna dump this cherish ball too before the price keeps on dropping. Damn, it's kind of going down. Low key. What did I put mine at? I think I put mine at... What did I put mine at? I put mine at 57? That might have been a little bit bold to put mine up at 57. Try 56. I might drop this to... Sure. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, let's dump these guys off and let's keep going. I can check out that Pokemon calculator. It's a level 1, luckily. Okay, nice. So yeah. Unfortunate, but yeah, that's good. That's good. Didn't waste time leveling it. Easy, yeah, easy fix, easy fix. That's like probably less than 50k fix. Okay. I guess we can check that thing on Discord. Perhaps. Discord DMs. Discord DMs. Huh? Wait. Huh? I don't see any new DMs. Oh. In the general chat. Okay. Lunar catch calculator. W. Thank you for saying that. Okay. Let's take a look here. Okay. Fastballs is crazy. Fastballs, really? Hold on, wait. It's saying a Pokeball these, which is interesting. I'm just quickballing it, saves time. Don't really care. Yeah, quickballing. Growlithe is 100% quickball. Pikachu, Deerling, Meditite, Munna, Cottony, Meowth, Mankey, Baniri. And then Ekans is the last one, and then this is 82%, 78%, 78%, 78%, 78%, 78%, 78%. And then... Yeah. And this is the last one. And then all of this I'm just not bothering to catch. Literally all of this stuff, Riolu, Espeon, Combuskin, Miltank, Gyarados, Apom, none of this I'm going to bother catching. In your channel, general chat, yeah, thank you. So that's awesome. And this is an awesome resource for anyone that is interested in it. It is linked in my Discord. Thank you for sending that along. Okay. Good info on that. Let's play another PvP game. Wingull sold, nice. Alright, cool. Cool. How you doing, y'all? Hope you guys are enjoying the stream, man. We got... Alright. Sweet. Let's play another PvP game, man. Let's get a win. We have finally pushed up to the ELO required to get 2 boxes per win. Hopefully we don't lose this next game and drop below that. That would be great. If we can grind up enough elo to be getting 2 boxes per game. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet, honestly. Pretty proud of this. We've been kind of killing it, honestly, in the random battles. What's the leaderboards looking like here? Yeah, dude, the elo has just gone up so much since the start of the event. This, day 1 of the event, the bottom elo was 590. Now it's 672 at the bottom of the top 100. It's just crazy. With what are these win rates looking like? Hold on, I'm curious. Okay, whatever. Yesterday, HA... Hold on, wait. You can search in Rush Moment 2. Okay. Yesterday, HA drillers were 100k. Today, they're 90k. Yeah, dude. That's what I was saying. Like, I don't think it's time to buy yet. I mean, it's not wrong to buy. It's still good, but I think we have more time, dude. Like, their stuff is going lower in price. But yes, for sure, buy HA drillers before the event ends. So to see all the effort and making these mods paid off, and grateful for the info you provided. Oh, dude, of course, man. I'm happy to help. I'm glad that it was helpful, and I'm glad that you're gonna be on the red journey, bro. Grinding red is like, dude, the amount of freedom it gives you to like just to have the red team. It's literally like a free 200k anytime you want it. It's so cool, man. It's really nice. It's really nice. Money kind of starts not really becoming a problem once you have a red team. Gamble got an HA Drillbur, luckily. Nice, dude. Well, there you go. W Gamble. Alright, hold on, wait. Let me lock in. Victini, Celebi, and Arceus Water. Honestly, a pretty solid first team from the opponent. I can start with the light screen here. I'm probably going to do that. I'll start with the light screen here. Goes for a Searing Shot on the Uxie. Does 33%. Okay. You're probably Scarfed. These are usually Scarfed. So you're probably locked into that. So I feel relatively safe clicking Surf. No, I'm going to Tail Glow. Fuck. Don't Giga. Don't Giga. Don't Giga. Don't Giga. Please. Okay. I'm faster. Chat, I'm faster. No way he stays in. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, no way you stay in. Thunders me. I'm faster than the Celebi, though, which is really important to know. Okay. Got Energy Ball. I don't want to play that game, though. I don't want to lose my Manaphy. It's too good. Too good to lose. Too good to let go. Dragon Claw goes into everything fine. I can Thunder Wave, too. Oh, the Arceus is frozen. Sorry, the Arceus is frozen. Let's... it's hard to say. Bro, hold on, wait. Is Celebi Levitate? I don't even know. Fuck me. Alright, hold on. I spelled it wrong because I fat fingered it. No, it's not Levitate. I think I have to Dragon Claw. Just click Dragon Claw. Dragon Claw goes into everything fine. It does stay in. Bold. Bold to stay in there. When you're frozen. Alright, sure, Energy Ball. Fuck it. Hard red, and I got punished immediately. Nasty Plots again. Good lord. Good lord. Relax, would you? Oh, we're speed tied. We're speed tied. It's not... Oh, no. We're speed tied is just horrific. Good God. Good God. Alright, click Blizzard, I guess. Again with the Arceus Water here. I missed. Alright, let's foul play. Let's foul play on the Celebi. Foul play the Celebi here. Okay, Victini comes in. For another Searing Shot. 21% on the Uxie. Foul play to 39.2. Could probably just click it again. I'm gonna energy ball. W read. W read. See ya, Arceus. Tough game. Tough game, bro. +4 Celebi is like so scary. So is my +3 Manaphy, but you know. Heatran comes out, okay. You're gonna be fast. You're gonna be scarfed though. I know you're gonna be scarfed. Let's just light screen. He's gonna click Eruption and I'm gonna die though. No, he doesn't. Goes for an Earth Power and we dodge it. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome to get the light screen back up. That is so nice. Okay. Lock in, lock in, lock in. Foul play. Okay. 7.8%. Heatran is not scarfed. Goes for Dragon Pulse. Alright, let's go. Surf, let's go. Damn it! Fuck. It was only a matter of time. Only a matter of time until he read me. Until he read the Manaphy. Fuck, man. Yeah, dude, the Celebi is gonna be so hard for me to beat. Celebi's gonna be so hard for me to beat, bro. I'm faster, though, with Thundurus. For an Acrobatics, I don't even have Acrobatics on this. Hold the phone, man. I'm a flying type, and I don't have a flying type move. What the hell is this garbage set? What are you doing to me, man? Why are you doing that to me? Oh, good God. Alright, let's Blizzard. Ancient Power. 53.4. Kills the Celebi. Okay. Hold on. That was the threat. Celebi's gone. We can win now. Celebi's gone. We can win now. Oh, good God, man. Okay. Victini. Everything's slower than Thundurus. Hold on a bit. Uxie? Okay. Thunderbolt? Sure. Okay, it's low. Okay, let's just keep clicking Thunderbolt. I don't think I have a reason not to. I don't think I have a reason not to keep clicking Thunderbolt. Let's do that. Okay, good night. See you next in the next stream. Peace out, bro. Peace out, man. Have a good night. Okay. W Kiram. W Kiram. 247 speed, 211. Awesome. So I win. You're not scarfed. Awesome. GG, bro. Another W. Another W for the books. Another W for the books. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Four win streak is kind of nuts. Another 2 boxes. Let's go. So each win now is like 40k, which is kind of goated. These are not selling though. Fuck. I might have priced them a little bit too high. They are kind of dropping hard. Dropping hard, bro. Whoops. Put another one there. They are dropping hard. Okay. I think 21,000 is fine. Let's drop this down to 21,000. Drop this down. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully this sells. If not, I'll have to lower it further. I think it will, honestly. Let's just leave it up there for a little bit. Okay, what do we get in the mail? What do we get in the mail? Some fireworks. Pretty sweet. Hey, what are your thoughts on HA Smeargle and HA Slowbro? They came from the Cherish Balls. Yeah, dude. Great great thing to point out. I didn't really mention that. Really cool, both of them. Unfortunately, Smeargle is useless because... Oh, you know what? I don't want to say that. You know what's funny, bro? Is Smeargle in E4. You can probably use Smeargle for E4, which is pretty funny. Moody Smeargle. Sit behind Protect and Substitute. You can probably do that, honestly, which is pretty funny. Get evasion boosts. And get, like, attack boosts and stuff. You know what? Does he learn Baton Pass? You can go Substitute, Protect, Spore, Baton Pass, Moody Smeargle on E4. I'm predicting. To set up that way. Which is really interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Protect, Spore, Substitute, Baton Pass, Moody Smeargle. On E4 is really interesting. It's banned in PvP, so nothing to say there. It's just banned. For friendly PvP games, you can use it, obviously, for fun. Slowbro is more interesting. Regenerator Slowbro is really, really good. So, yeah. I'm kind of bummed because, if you guys don't know, I made a Slowbro. Where is that guy? Right here. I made a Slowbro level 100. Like this. This is for a raid. But this is a really incredible Slowbro that, I don't get to use in PvP because it doesn't have Regenerator, so I have to make a new one. Is what it is. The moveset was specific to the raid anyway, so like that's just a raid Pokemon. I'll just make a new one if I want it for PvP. But yeah, pretty cool. Actually pretty cool. I am very disappointed that Hidden Ability Manectric was not added to the balls again. I assumed that it was going to be, and I'm very disappointed that it was not. We can just show that if I just like look up Manectric. HA. They're 4 million, bro. It's cooked. And then what? Electrike is the... Electrike. How the fuck do you spell that? Okay, whatever. No, I want to know. What the hell am I... Oh, there's none on the market. That's why. Yeah, there's none on the market. Yeah. 4 million is kind of insane. So that is disappointing. HA Manectric is just way too damn expensive. Alright, here we go. Shaman, Tornadus, and Thunderous. Yeah, no. We were looking for HA specifically. HA Manectrics and Electrikes. There's only a couple of Manectrics on the market and they're for 4 million, which is just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Alright, hold on, let me lock in. Tornadus, Thunder, Shaman. What's the play? Sacred Fire looks pretty solid. Light Screen. Yeah, Light Screen. Bro, always with the nasty plot, man. It's... Oh, it's so scary. I hate when they do that shit. I have Ice Beam. Let's go for an Ice Beam here. T-Waves me. That's fine. We'll take it on the crest. Please no hacks. Awesome. Baked LMAO. Yeah, I know. It's brutal. It's just... yeah. Good luck trying to buy a Manectric, bro. Like, it's just not going to happen for you. But, I mean, I don't know. They have to do something in the future. I'm so surprised that it wasn't in the Mysterious Balls, honestly. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, they have to, like, I don't know. They have to do something about it. Groudon comes, okay, so, dude, Ice Beam just wins, dude. Get matchup to Bozo. Ice Beam just wins. GG. I have an Arceus in the back, too. What's the Arceus in the back looking like? Okay. Oh, well, I got full paired there. That sucks. Okay, fine. We got full paired. Let's click acrobatics here. 38.4. Yeah, dude, the Groudon is gonna pop the fuck off on me here. Let's Sacred Fire. I gotta tank some damage from this Groudon, man. Unfortunately. Let's Sacred Fire again. Alright, cool. Groudon's dead. So 4v2, but I am relatively crippled. It's not over, but I think I win. I think I win again. He's gonna go into Tornadus. I guarantee you. I'm gonna click... Oh, wait, am I faster, though? 257? No, I'm not faster. So this is the problem, actually, though. Sorry, let me click Ice Beam. What am I saying? Click Ice Beam. Earth Powers, we dodge it. And, yeah, it's game over. It's game over, bro. W crit. Light screen wearing off is not great for me. Yeah. Oh, I live on 1. Skill difference, bro. GG. Speed tie. Speed tie. Let's click discharge. Smart play by him, clicking Tailwind there. Alright, we can stall out his Tailwinds. Wait, really? That didn't kill? Oh my god. Okay, well, click it again. We win the speed tie. Awesome. So that actually stalled out a turn of the Tailwind, so that actually was helpful. That it parried and didn't die. And then now I just go into Crest and stall out another turn of the Tailwind. And he misses a Hurricane. GG. GG, bro. Dude, we're ripping apart these people in the random battles. Like, this is going to be a 5-win streak. Nasty plots. I mean, I get it. But you got to do something. And he's going to be on, like, 1 HP here. No Tailwind. Alright, now we just take speed ties until we win. Or I can set Tailwind. Let me just set Tailwind. Makes more sense. If I can get it off. Yeah, I win. Okay. GG. 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 Okay. That's a 5-win streak, no? It's kind of gross. Yeah, wow. 5-win streak. Holy smokes. Okay. Let's sell this stuff off. Bro, it's dropping in price so damn fast. So here's something else that we didn't talk about in terms of the pricing of this stuff. Dude, for the PvP boxes, enough time has passed now that people have ground up enough elo, like myself, where you're earning more than 1 mystery box per win. So that's going to drive down the price even more. Thankfully, we just sold some of them, so that's incredible. But yeah, that's gonna drive down the price even more. Much more supply is coming into the game now because people have ground up enough elo that they're just getting more. How many? Okay, we have a ton of battle points. Okay, let me go blow my nose again, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna keep having fun here. Okay. I'm back. Sorry, dude. Fucking the sniffles strike again, bro. Okay. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Let's play another game, bro. I am so close to 600 elo. It's not even funny, dude. 592. So close to 600 elo, man. I'm excited. Get excited, boys. Get excited. Oh, man. All right, here we go. 1 second. Let's go. All right, boys. We're in our next PvP game. If we win this, potentially we can hit 600 elo. Maybe, perhaps, maybe. Looks like we might be a little bit away, low-key. Okay, let's go. Let's lock in. Zapdos, Lugia, Mesprit, and Kyurem. Pretty solid team. Screens is very, very good in this. Screens is very, very good. We get Articuno, Shaman, and Palkia. Gonna go for another light screen here. Gonna go for a light screen here. Alright, let's lock in. Let's lock in, y'all. Let's go for our light screen, turn 1. Actually, wait, let me just check my moves. Oh, I can trick? I can trick a choice item? Trick a choice scarf? I don't know if I want to do that. Tailwind. Let's go light screen here. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. Palkia is Dragon Water, right? Dragon Water type? Sorry, I gotta check. Palkia. Yep, Dragon Water. Okay. Lock in. I just click Aeroblast. Nice. 27.5 will take it. Thunderbolts me for half. Yeah, on a crit too. That's brutal. Okay. Didn't know that he had that. Let's click Thunderbolt ourselves. Almost killed the Articuno there. So that's incredible. We crit him back. We'll take it. For an Ice Beam. Okay, so now is the time to go into Mesprit. Now is the time. I really like Ice Beam here. No, I like Psyshock better. Let's Psyshock. 31% on the Palkia, we'll take it. Dragon Claw for 40% on me. Okay. Any forfeits. We'll take it. 6 wins. Another 2 lunar boxes, bro. Holy smokes, we'll take it. Seemed a little bit premature to forfeit that one, but, I mean, sure. Sure. We'll take it, man. What do we got? Okay. Let's jump into another game, man. That was pretty quick. I'm 599 elo, guys. On a 6 win streak. 1 win, and I'm 600 elo. Which is pretty cool. I don't think I've ever been 600 elo before. Hold on, wait. I want to show this before we get into the queue. This is actually sick. Hold on, wait. Not that stuff. Don't look. Look at this. Guys, over a 67% win rate, bro. 23 and 11, 599 elo. Honestly, that's really impressive. I'm pretty excited about that. That is really, really impressive. Pretty sweet. We have 22 hours to grind for the 10 mystery boxes we want to as well, which I might do. Not sure. All right, here we go. Shaman, Dialga, Regice, and Kyurem. Not the most impressive team, but let's see what we can work with. See what we can work with here. Okay. Celebi, Lugia, and Zekrom. That is a much more threatening trio than what I'm rocking, which is not great. Ice-type moves go crazy, though. I got Sleep Powder as well. Shiny Shaman, W. Sorry. Steel Dragon. Oh, man. Sorry, I just gotta think a little bit here. I could Trick Room, low-key. 237, 277, 257, 157, 185. Let's start out with the Trick Room. Goes for a light screen, turn 1. I mean, smart player. Light screen is very good in this game. Or in this format. Light screen is very, very good. Lugia is just a very good Pokemon in this format. Okay. I'm liking Ice Beam so much here from the Regice. So let's do it. Does 42% to the Celebi. Celebi clicks Nasty Plot. I think I just keep clicking Ice Beam. I don't think he has a real answer for Regice clicking Ice Beam here. Lugia comes in to take one. Really? That does 13.9? Okay, well then there you go. Brutal. Brutal. Okay, fine. Let's Dragon Pulse. Let's Dragon Pulse here. With the Dialga. Under Trigger. I mean, I'm actually liking my positioning against him, but the Lugia is a problem, dude. I'm surprised that the Ice Beam only did 13.9. Okay, how much can we do to the Zekrom here? 61.3. How much does it do to us? Shadow Balls, okay. I'm just gonna click Ice Beam again, right? Sends in Keldeo. Okay. 7.5 on the Keldeo. I'm gonna set Trick Room again. $40.6 on a crit. And it fucking freezes me, man. Does Flamethrower thaw you? Guys, does Flamethrower thaw you out? I don't know. Oh my god, bro. Let's Thunderbolt here. Air Blast 13.4. Thunderbolt 18.5. God, hold on, wait. Does Flamethrower thaw you? I don't know. I don't know. Hold on, I have to check. Okay. Does using Flamethrower thaw you? Pokemon. It cannot thaw itself. It has to be hit by it. Fuck. Can't thaw itself. It has to be hit by it. Womp womp. Damn it. How'd he know? How'd he know? Fuck. Let's go for a Dragon Pulse here. Fuck. Alright, Kiram, clutch up, dude. Clutch up. We need big things from you, Kiram. We need big things. I don't mind light screen. In fact, I'm liking that a lot. Okay, we both got light screen up, fine. How much is this Keldeo? 8.1? I'm gonna start clicking Ice Beam now. With the Kiram. Let's see. Let's see. 43.7 is so brutal. Kill it. Thank you. Good God. Okay. It is faster than me, no? No, I'm faster than it. Awesome. Ice Beam again. Close. This is a close one. Close one. Close one, fellas. Close one here. Worst fears me? Please kill the Celebi. Fuck. Let's set Tailwind. Fuck, bro. I think I lose. APs me. Let's come back in for another Ice Beam. Zekrom's dead. It's close, but the Lugia, man. How do I beat the Lugia? I don't know if I do, is kind of the problem. Let's go for a Sleep Powder here. I win. Maybe. 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 Let's see. Holy smokes, man. Playing out of my fucking mind, bro. Absolutely gaming right now. I'm absolutely fucking gaming right now. I win. Holy shit, that was close. Oh, my tail. Oh, no, 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 no. I need another Tailwind. We get it. We get the Tailwind off. Oh my god, that was close. GG, bro. Actually playing out of my mind right now. That's gonna be 7 wins, bro. 7 win streak right here. Guaranteed. I don't think there's anything he could do to stop it. I think it's just guaranteed win now. With Kiram Ice Beam. Holy shit, man. Playing out of my fucking mind. W. W. Wow. Wow. 7 win streak is ridiculous. That's honestly ridiculous, bro. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was honestly kind of nuts. Kind of nuts to pull that off. Kind of nuts. Okay. Wow. Up to 9 million, y'all. That's what I was saying, bro. To those that were saying they can't really make money this event, play PvP. I don't know. I mean, it's not for everybody. I get that. It's not for everybody. And you make way more money the better that you are at it. I understand that. But yeah, I mean, Cherish Ball, like, yeah, Swarms and PvP. Abundant Shrine is a waste of time. I get that, because, yeah, for Halloween you had Pumpkin Hard mode to grind. Christmas event we didn't have anything to grind. Lunar New Year we have Abundant Shrine, but it's not even worth your time, so... I mean, yeah, dude, L change on the devs for not letting you get a lucky red after beating the first boss. It's honestly a terrible change, but whatever. What are you gonna do? We've been making a ton of money this event. A ton of money. Wow. It's 5:30 where I am. I don't want to end on a loss. I don't want to. I don't want to play again and then lose, bro. Damn, bro. We've been popping the fuck off. All right, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna go and make some videos. I gotta go make that Ampharos guide and eat something, and then I will see you guys soon with another live stream. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, bro. We actually popped off on PvP today. That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun, bro. Made a good amount of money. And yeah, it was fun time talking with chat, man. So, you know, as always, appreciate you guys. And I'll see you in a couple hours for the next stream. Peace out.